So the opening day of the Irish Summer National Championships. And here we go again. We've got the finals program coming up for the next 3 hours. And a lot of key top competitors in this. We're starting off with the boys 14-year-olds 400 IM final. And then in the 400 IM, the finals for the 15, 16, 17, 18, 19-year-olds. Girls 13 and 14-year-old finals for the 200 backstroke. And on we go for the next hour, underage finals. And then the adults finals kick in a little bit later. So very good evening from Will Downing. Great to be with you all day. And there's more, there's lots more, loads of top finals coming along. So please stick around and enjoy what we have for you between now and 8 o'clock at the National Aquatic Centre. It's the 14-year-old final for the boys 400 individual medley coming up first. The field for the final. Ben Bickerstaff, the fastest qualifier from Lisburn City. Won in 5:13.83 in this IM. Just going through the formalities of a bit of testing before anything else, so the action's not starting just yet. 7 in this final, the 15-year-olds final, and on we go, 16, 17, 18s, and onwards from there. And the final for 19s and over will be around 5:30. So away we go. It is Dovydas Petrauskis of Dungannon in lane 1, Killian Hall of Lisburn City in 2, Ryan Griffin of Cookstown in 3, Ben Bickerstaff of Lisburn City in 4, Ben Wilson of Ards in 5, Davide Scaringella of Portmarnock in 6, and Levi Clark of Glenalbyn in lane 7. Obviously the butterfly to start for the first 100 metres. Very good start, really out of lane 4 for Ben Bickerstaff of Lisburn. So impressive early on, 5:13.83 he's qualified in, and he leads. Ryan Griffin in second place, Killian Hall in third, Petrauskis in fourth, Wilson in fifth, and Scaringella in sixth. Levi Clark positioning himself in seventh spot at the moment. It's a really good advantage, you have to say, as well, for Ben Bickerstaff. 5:13.83 he's come through in the prelims. And it's a really strong advantage coming towards the end of the butterfly, with Griffin in second place and third Killian Hall. So it's lanes 4, 3 and 2 in that order as we go into the backstroke. Bickerstaff leads 105.47, 3.3 clear of Ryan Griffin in second, 5 seconds clear of Killian Hall in third, and Scaringella in fourth spot right now for Portmarnock. Backstroke is treating Bickerstaff well as well right now. It's the same 1, 2, 3 as we had at the end of the butterfly, pretty much in that order, but a bit of a fight back coming out of lane 6 from Scaringella now. He remains in fourth spot, but he's closing the gap between second and third, and Bickerstaff leads at 150, 144.40, Griffin next 148.71, and Griffin with a good gap really between him and the rest. It's Hall in third, 155, Scaringella fourth, 156, and then Wilson fifth in 157. Bickerstaff pacing this well so far. Backstroke about to turn into the breaststroke, but his lead is pretty much 3 full lengths at the moment, and he's got very little right now to worry about. Obviously that can change. Halfway, going into the breaststroke. Bickerstaff of Lisburn leads, 2:23.27. Second spot, it's Griffin, 2:29.20. Big gaps emerging, and Scarinella's moving up. It's coming to third now, 2:36.78. Hall has dropped to fourth, 2:40.80. In the breaststroke, it's gone down to about 2 lengths now. Bickerstaff with the advantage over Ryan Griffin of Cookstown, who's launched a really good fight back. This is more his element now in the breaststroke. Pretty much he's in a position where he wants to be right now too. Bickerstaff still leading, but it's only going to be a gap of a length or less than that. At 2:50, the gap is 1.01. 3:12.61 for Bickerstaff, 3:13.62 for Griffin, who's come back and fighting back well. Scarinella in third place, 3:21.86, and then another 4.5 seconds back to Ben Wilson of Ards in fourth, and Clark is fifth. But he's almost brought his way up now, has Griffin. Griffin out in front. He's fought back well on Bickerstaff. What a sprint to come in the 100 metres of the freestyle. Griffin should turn in the lead here. Bickerstaff started very, very well. He was 8 seconds faster than Griffin this morning, Bickerstaff, but Griffin leads with 100 to go, going into the freestyle by 1.98 seconds, 2 seconds basically. 3:59.65 for Griffin, Bickerstaff 4:01.63. Scarinella in third spot. And the lead of Griffin is extending all the time. This is very impressive here from Ryan Griffin. Can he keep this up? He was the second fastest, 5:17.07 going into today. Bickerstaff third fastest, 5:21.14. Then had that really sensational win earlier on 5:13. Here's the final turn. Griffin leads by 2.24. He's extending the advantage. Griffin leads, Bickerstaff in second place, Scarinella in third. He saved the best performance for the final. This is excellent from Ryan Griffin, and he's on the way to victory, and I think there's not much doubt about it now. Ryan Griffin will take the gold. Ben Bickerstaff in second place, silver for him, but Griffin wins it. 5:08.69. Bickerstaff second, 5:11.39. He wins it by 2.7 seconds, and Ryan Griffin is the under-14 summer national champion. Bickerstaff second, Scarinella third, Wilson in fourth place. What a performance between these two. What a contest. And what a win for Ryan Griffin. Still only 4 finished now. We have another Levi Clark in fifth, Hall in sixth. One more to come through, which will be Petrauskas. So Ryan Griffin wins, 5:08.69. Bickerstaff second, 5:11.39. Scarinella third, 5:19.90. Well, that really does set the standard for what's to follow, and it should be quite belting. Next up, it's the men's 15-year-old final. Fastest in this is Rahayam Tolba of Hamilton Aquatics, Dubai, qualifying in 4:56.40. Alongside him in 5, Sean Donlan of Glenalbyn, who qualified in 4:56.58. Merit medals, if those from outside Ireland are in the top 3, but the top 3 Irish do get the gold, silver and bronze. And 10 go in this final. So it's Lewis Fitzpatrick of Lisburn City in lane 0, Cormac Farron of Bangor in 1, Ricky Fane of Dolphin in 2, Alex Barrett of Blackrock in 3, Raheem Talbot of Hamilton Aquatics Dubai in 4, Sean Donlan of Glenalbyn in 5, Dara Horgan of Limerick in 6, Donegan McCarthy of New Ross in 7, Thomas Price of Lisburn City in 8, and Mark Gill of Trojan. He is in lane 9. 400 IM, strong start coming really from Donlan in this butterfly in 5. He leads 28.91, Talbot in second 30.34, Barrett in third 30.67, Fane fourth 30.85 for Dolphin, and in fifth it's McCarthy from New Ross 31.22. This is a really strong advantage early on from Sean Donlan, no doubt about that, as we come towards the final 25 of the butterfly, and it's a really strong lead for him over Raheem Talbot of Hamilton in Dubai in second spot, and in third place Alex Barrett of Blackrock, qualified in 5:05. Donlan looking really good. So at the end of the first 100, it's Donlan who leads 101.78 as we go into the backstroke. Talbot in second, he's almost 4 seconds behind, 105.20. Barrett third, 106.85, and Fane in fourth, 108.12. Strong lead for Donlan over Talbot. Talbot beginning to fight back though in the backstroke, and in third spot in lane 3, Alex Barrett just ahead of Ricky Fane. Cormac Farron in lane 1 is not that far behind as well, so lanes 5 leading 4, and then it's 3, 2 and 1 pretty much all together in the battle for third place in terms of the pool. Here's the turn at 150 for the second length, full length of the backstroke. Donlan leading 139.84, 2.5 seconds clear of Talbot. Third spot is Barrett, 146.30, Farron in fourth, and Fane in fifth. Talbot biding his time well placed behind Donlan, only about 2 full body lengths as we come towards halfway with a breaststroke, then takes over for the backstroke. Donlan still out in front, but it won't be by a large margin when he gets the touch to turn. Donlan leads 216.30, it's 2.5 seconds just over. Raheem Talbot next, 219.02. Third is Horgan, marginally 0.03 of a second clear of Barrett in fourth. So the breaststroke it is. Donlan leading, Talbot behind. Talbot looking to cut the gap a bit, and he is marginally, but not by a huge amount. And then it's wide open really for third place in the pool, with Horgan in lane 6, just edging out Barrett for now in lane 3. Remember, it's the top 3 Irish who are getting the medals, and the invited guests will get a merit medal. It's Donlan who turns, 3 minutes 0.95. Talbot in second, still 2 1/3 seconds behind, 303.30. Barrett in third, Fane in fourth, and Horgan is in fifth place. Looking strong here at the moment, Donlan. Talbot progressing well, 25 to go in the breaststroke, and it's still Sean Donlan who's going great guns at the moment, but what a big battle. And there's hardly third, fourth and fifth divided by 2 meters, I would say right now. Heading towards the freestyle, just about 105 to go, and here comes the turn into the final stroke. Donlan leads 345.41, Talbot in second place by 2.4, that gap has come down a bit. Third is Barrett, fourth is Horgan, and fifth is Ricky Fane. And look at the acceleration coming from Raheem Talbot here. Donlan would still be getting the gold in the Irish Summit Championship, but he still wants to win this race. He still wants to beat Talbot. He's brilliantly supported here as well as Sean Donlan. This is going to be some joust in the final 50. Here comes the turn. Donlan will lead, not by much. It's 0.32 between them. Donlan leading, Talbot in second place, and the rest quite a bit behind. Horgan's in third spot, which is the Irish silver medal. Fourth is Ricky Fane. So can Donlan stay on here? Talbot's having a really good run at him in lane 4. Donlan hanging on for now. Donlan, stroke for stroke, still marginally leading. Talbot's coming up on him. It's tight, it's narrow, it's Talbot by 0.06 of a second. Donlan gets the Irish gold. 4:51.74. Barrett in third, 5:01.49. Horgan is fourth. And those would be the Irish silver and bronze medals as it is. But what a contest. Talbot won it, and he really merits his merit medal for that. Donlan edged out by 600ths. And that, pretty much, an ace performance from Donlan. 4:51.74. Outstripped this morning by 5 seconds. Raheem Talbot wins the contest. Sean Donlan wins the Irish summer title. Barrett next, followed by Horgan. Wonder if all the finals are going to be like this. Wouldn't it be great? So it is the 16-year-olds final now. Fastest qualifier, Kainan Talak-Botos of Brompton, 4:48.56. Maxim Dovbush of the Czech Republic in lane 5, 4:51.50. Fastest Irish in lane 3, Alexander McAleer of Galway. Again, big potential in this to be quite good. So away we go. It's Lewis Maguire of Breffni in lane 1, Ben Merrigan of Dolphin in 2, Alexander McAleer of Galway in 3, Kainan Talak-Botos of Brompton in 4, Maxim Dovbush of the Czech Republic in 5, Emma Cousins of New Ross, he's in 6, Rory Boyd of Kingdom in 7, and Shay Monaghan of Riversdale Otters, he is in lane 8 in this 16-year-old 400 IM final. Really solid start by Kainan Talak-Botos, really effective in the first leg of the butterfly. 28 seconds dead, 1.03 clear of Dovbush in second, Lewis Maguire in third. That's a good start, very good start for the man from Breffni, finding himself in lane 1. Now, can he keep that momentum going? At the moment he is. Kainan Talak-Botos still going well for Brompton, qualified on 4:48. Keeping that advantage up as the butterfly morphs into the backstroke. Talak-Botos leads 101.30. Dovbush second, 104.08. And Maguire in third. In lane 1, 105.16. Cousins is fourth, that's second of the Irish. And Merrigan is fifth, that's third of the Irish so far. Heading towards the halfway point in the butterfly. Talak-Botos still has that advantage of about 2 lengths really over Maxim Dovbush, and is looking good for it for the moment. And in lane 6, Emmett Cousins going very strong from an Irish point of view for New Ross. He is the Irish leader for now, though Lewis Maguire of Breffni in lane 1 is still in a good position. 137.36. Talak-Botos turns in. Dovbush 146.7. Cousins, the Irish leader, 144.72 in third. Maguire fourth, 145.53. And the third Irishman, Ben Merrigan, 146.10. That's the gold, silver and bronze right now. McAleer just outside by 0.34. He's got a great chance for the Galway swim team. As we approach halfway towards the end of the backstroke, heading into the breaststroke, it's still Kainan Talak-Botos in a really good position for Brompton Swimming Club. Maxim Dovbush in second place for the Czech Republic. The margins are not that large very yet. Talak-Botos 213.96, leads by 3.5 seconds from Maxim Dovbush in second. Then basically 3 3/4 seconds to Emma Cousins, the Irish leader, to 21.26 in third. McAleer is fourth, second of the Irish, and third of the Irish remains Ben Merrigan, a margin of half a second over Rory Boyd, who's begun to move up for the Kingdom Swimming Club. Into the butterfly, into the breaststroke, in a different beast definitely from Talak-Botos' point of view. Dovbush looks to be closing in a bit. See what the margin is with 150 to go. Talak-Botos Stopping the clock, it's margin of almost 3 seconds. 2:57.35 as Tallaght Bottas' lead. Bush in second, McAleer in third, 5 seconds behind the top two, but he's the Irish leader. Emmett Cousins is then next in fourth, second of the Irish, and third is Ben Merrigan, fifth overall, 3:10.65. Still in the breaststroke, Tallaght Bottas has now had Bush come up just a length behind, now less than a length behind, 3/4 and a half. He's tying up on every stride. Freestyle's going to be very interesting. Tallaght Bottas turns in the lead going into it. 3:40.89, he leads by 0.8. Bush 3:41.70. The Irish leader will be McAleer, I think, yes. The Irish leader is third overall in this race, 3:50.33. He leads Emmett Cousins now by 3.25. And Merrigan, the third Irishman, is in fifth in 3:57.55, and he leads Lewis Maguire by 2.5 seconds. In terms of who will win this contest, it's still Tallaght Bottas, but not by a lot. It's gone to 1.8 seconds now, 4:13.52 for Tallaght Bottas. Bush in second, 4:15.32. But the Irish contest now, McAleer, best Irishman, third in this, 4:25.63. He's 1.3 clear of Emmett Cousins, and another 5 seconds back to Ben Merrigan, the third Irishman, fifth overall. He's 5.5 seconds clear of Lewis Maguire. This is going to be great for Tallaght Bottas. What a win this is. 4:45.32 for Kaynan Tallaght Bottas. Maxim Bush in second place. That was around 4:50. Now, Cousins comes in and takes the first Irish spot. He's third in the race, 4:58.97. Gets the Irish gold. The Irish silver to McAleer, 5 minutes, 0.03. And Merrigan in fifth. The Irish bronze, 5:05.38. Yeah, good contest that. Tallaght Bottas and Bush the 1-2, and then the Irish 1-2-3, Cousins, McAleer and Merrigan. Next up, the 17-year-old final of the 400 metres. Adam Colgan, the fastest qualifier for Lisbon, 4:40.65. Ronan Fahey, second fastest for Trojan, 4:45.48. Only overseas competitor in this, David Gurkoska, the slowest qualifier. He is in lane 9. So away we go then in the 17-year-old final. Ewan McLeod of ESB in lane 0, Angus Cook of Limerick in 1, Daniel Edgar of Lisbon City in 2, Ronan Kilcoyne of Sligo in 3, Adam Colgan of Lisbon City in 4, Ronan Fahey of Trojan in 5, Ben Moran of Aer Lingus in 6, Cormac Donlan of Glenalpin in 7, Killian Langton of Sligo in 8, and Derek Kokoska of the Czech Republic. He is in lane 9. First 50 of the butterfly, and flying is Adam Colgan in 4, of course. 27.91. Edgar in second, out of lane 2, 29.05. Lisburn 1 and 2 right now. Ronan Fahey in third, 29.24, and 29.25 is Ronan Kilcoyne in fourth spot for Sligo SC. Coming towards the end of the butterfly, and Adam Colgan looking very good for the advantage at the moment. Very tight in second spot behind Ronan Fahey in 5, and Ronan Kilcoyne in lane 3. So at the end of the first element, the fly, it's a minute 0.61. Adam Colgan with the lead in that. Ronan Fahey in second for Trojan, 102.57. Ronan Kilcoyne third, 103.50. He leads Ben Moran knocks him out of the medals, the Aer Lingus man, by 0.22 of a second, down into fourth for now. Deep into the backstroke, Adam Colgan still looking comfortable and smooth, going through earlier today in 4:40.65. Fahey was 4:45.48. The turn coming at 150. Colgan still in the lead, 1:36.53. Fahey turns next, just about 2.5 seconds behind, 1:39.10 in second. Cormac Donlan in third, 1:39.34. Out to lane 7 for Glen Albert. Still so far so good for Adam Colgan. The Lisburn man, comfortable lead of about 2 lengths. Ronan Fahey in second, maybe not so comfortable because Donlan in lane 7 looks set to take over second place. It's going to be Colgan who will turn going into the breaststroke. Colgan leads 2:11.88 at halfway. Donlan still about 2.5 seconds behind, 2:14.49. He now goes into second, Donlan. Fahey is third, behind by half a second in terms of silver to bronze, and Moran is in fourth spot. Breaststroke going well for Colgan as well. The elements all being mastered so far. Fahey has moved up well though into second spot, regaining second spot. Donlan falling back into third for the moment as we reach 250, halfway in the breaststroke. Colgan will lead by a nice amount, 252.26, and his lead over Fahey is 4 seconds, 256.33. Donlan is in third, 258.71. Kilcoyne in fourth, a further second and a half down, 3 minutes, 0.38. Fifth is Ben Moran for now from Aer Lingus, 301.68. 25 to go in the breaststroke. Colgan still looking really good. He's at least 3 lengths clear at the moment of Ronan Fahey of Trojans in second place. One last turn to come in terms of a change of element. It's into the freestyle. It's 100 metres to go. Colgan has got a nice lead. Will the freestyle go his way? It has earlier. He was the fastest seed going into this final. Colgan going well, 3:33.5. He leads by 4.5 seconds. Fahey in second, and he leads third place Ronan Kilcoyne by 4.5 seconds. Kilcoyne is in the medals only by half a second over Cormac Donlan, who's in fourth spot from Glen Albert. 50 metres to go after this turn. Adam Colgan is well out in front. Turn to come, 4:04.87. Ronan Fahey is looking good for silver at this stage. Colgan very good for gold because his lead is 7 seconds, 4:11.67 for Fahey in second spot. Then a further gap of 4 1/3 seconds to Ronan Kilcoyne in third, who's only 0.2 clear of Cormac Donlan in fourth spot. The big battle now is for bronze. No doubt that Colgan will get the gold and that Fahey will get the silver. But what else comes next? Colgan's going to be fast. 4:35.23, and that puts him well into the record books. Fahey in second, 4:43.85, and Donlan takes the bronze ahead of Ben Moran by 0.25, by 7/100ths of a second. Colgan gets a brilliant gold. Fahey second, Donlan third. Adam Colgan of Lisburn, a brilliant time of 4:35.23. Ronan Fahey in second for Trojans, and Cormac Donlan gets the bronze for Glen Albert. Ben Moran so close, finishing in fourth. Well, coming up next is the 3-man 18-year-olds final. 3 in this. Niall McGowan of Banbridge in 3. Danilo Chibanian of the Czech Republic in 4. And Daniel Kennedy of Ards in 5. So away we go in this 18 years old final. Niall McGowan at Banbridge in 3:5:03.43. He qualified in. Danilo Chibanian of the Czech Republic qualifying fastest in fourth. Lane 4, 4:37.06. And Daniel Kennedy of Ards, he's in lane 5, qualifying second fastest in 4:40.28. Very fast butterfly. Very good start by Daniel Kennedy of Ards. 28.70, leads by 0.48 from Danilo Chibanian, who's in second place for the Czech Republic, 29.18, and Niall McGowan next, 29.78 for the Banbridge man. Keeping a good advantage in the butterfly in the second length of it, heading towards the 100-metre mark, and the turn into the backstroke. So far, so good, definitely for Kennedy. So here he comes on the turn, and a lead of just about a second, 1:97 for Kennedy. Chibanian in second, 1:01.86, and McGowan in third place, 1:05.09. Into the backstroke, and still Kennedy with that slight advantage over the Czech swimmer. Chibanian, obviously, this is the 18-year-old group final. Kennedy still maintaining a decent advantage as he approaches the 150 mark ahead of Chibanian. What's the lead going to be here, though, as he turns into the second long length of the backstroke? He leads by 1.11. All the ones, Kennedy 1:36.36, Chibanian 1:37.47, and McGowan in third, 1:43.80. Kennedy maintaining his really good position here. And so far, so comfortable. That may well change into the breaststroke, but we'll see. Kennedy starting in 4:40 and really looking quite good for it. Turns into the breaststroke. Good turn. It's under a second now. Just about 3/4, 0.8. Kennedy 2:11.57. Chibanian 2:12.34. McGowan in third, 2:22.20. Still Kennedy in that good position. Still marginally out in front over Chibanian, but not quite a full length, maybe 3/4. McGowan back in third. Is he happy with his luck? Maybe so. So Kennedy turning. This at 2:50, 2:51.71. The lead has gone out to 1.2 seconds. Kennedy with a very good first 50 metres of the breaststroke. 2:52.93 for Chibanian. McGowan 3:02.79. 10 seconds down on the top two. Right now, no doubt about the top one. Kennedy for Ards looking very strong, but it'll come down to the freestyle and the 100-metre sprint between him and Chibanian. All down to the gap as well. Kennedy will turn into the freestyle in the lead, but by how much? 3:32.24. Leads by 1.5 seconds, 1.46. Chibanian 3:33.70. McGowan just coming up to turn now. It'll be about 3:45. McGowan turning in 3:45.48. So this is it, 75 to go. Kennedy holding off Chibanian. Kennedy wants the gold outright. He will get the Irish gold, of course, but he wants to beat all comers in this 18 years old final. And at the moment he's doing a good job of it. Kennedy on the turn, 50 remaining. He leads only by 0.7 now. Kennedy 4:03.59, Chibanian 4:04.29. McGowan in third spot has faced the two others coming back at him, and Chibanian coming back at Kennedy very well. Chibanian going out in front. Kennedy will get the Irish gold, but I don't think he's going to beat Chibanian now. It's been a great fight back for the Czech, and Chibanian is on the way to win. Chibanian takes it, 4:34.13. He won by exactly a second and a quarter. Kennedy in second, 4:35.38. And Danilo Chibanian gets the glory, gets the triumph. Kennedy led for a lot, but was bested in the final 50. And Niall McGowan will come through in third spot, 4:55.60. So Jabanian takes it. McGowan, the top Irish finisher, missed out on the top spot completely in the final by about a second. The 19 years old final in the 400 IM, and 5 go in this decider. So underway then in this 19 years old 400 IM decider. Owen Walsh of Cookstown in 2, Robin Pfeiffer of Bluefin in 3, Adam Wilson of Banbridge in 4, Matthew Randall of Tux in 5, and Daniel Mulholland of Lisburn City is in lane 6. Wilson, the fastest qualifier, 4:39.31. Next up, Matthew Randall of Tux, 4:44.90, hitting the 50 mark in the butterfly, and it is Pfeiffer who leads from Bluefin, 28.52. Randall in second, 28.74. Wilson third, 28.89. Randall maintaining a slight advantage at the moment. Very tight between lanes 3 and 6. Still marginally out in front is Matthew Randall as we reach the end of the butterfly and go into the backstroke. It should still be Randall who touches first, and it is 102.50, but only a lead of 0.16 over Adam Wilson in second. Third is Robin Pfeiffer, our previous leader, who's only 0.43 down on the leader. Mulholland in fourth spot for Lisburn right now. Wilson going well out of lane 4 for Banbridge. And in the backstroke, he's just had Randall come up alongside him. Approaching 150. There's going to be very little between Wilson and Randall when they both touch, and the very little is about 0.39. Wilson leads 138.83. Randall in second, 139.22. And Pfeiffer in third, 140.45. Really marginal advantage for Adam Wilson with 25 to go in the backstroke. He's managed to get his advantage back. It's only a slight one over Randall from Tux. And what a big fight back too by Robin Pfeiffer, who's not been burned off yet. He's doing very well in third place. It's Wilson who leads, 2:15.03. Randall second of Tux, 2:15.86. Pfeiffer of Bluefin third, 2:16.87. Mulholland of Lisburn fourth, 2:22.5. 175 to go, and still practically nothing between Adam Wilson in lane 4 of Banbridge and Matthew Randall just above him of Tux swimming in lane 5. Randall pushing himself out in front. Really strong this is. Randall has taken the lead with 150 to go by just about a second over Wilson. Fought back really well. Randall is where he wants to be right now and well in the lead in this breaststroke. Currently in third spot, it's Robin Pfeiffer of Bluefin, and fourth is Daniel Mulholland of Lisburn City. So what gap is there? With 300 of the 400 gone, we go into the freestyle. Randall touched it, not clearly enough. Wilson goes in 3:32.41, but Randall is our leader by just about 3 seconds and 2.5 full lengths. Pfeiffer is third, 3 seconds clear of Mulholland in fourth spot. In terms of the overall race, Matthew Randall turning in 4:01.94. Wilson 4:05.28 in second spot, just around 3.3 seconds behind, and the rest haven't made it to the back yet. Pfeiffer in third, 4:16.77. Matthew Randall has maintained a really good, strong advantage, and he is going to get the win for Tux Swimming. Adam Wilson will be second for Banbridge. Randall wins it, 4:37.57. Wilson in second. Pfeiffer third. Mulholland next up in fourth place, and the last to finish will be Owen Walsh of Cookstown. So victory for Matthew Randall, 4:34.23. Finishes ahead of Randall in 6 spots, 4:37.57, with Pfeiffer in third and Mulholland in fourth. First burst of finals done, all in the 400 IM. Next up will be the girls' 200 backstroke, 2 finals in that. Well, actually a lot more finals than that, but the girls under 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. So here's the list for the 13 years old final in the girls 200 metres backstroke. Fastest qualifier Sarah Keane of Portmarnock, 2:31.23. Sadie Llewellyn of Hamilton Aquatics Dubai, second fastest qualifier, 2:34.41. Let's join Andrew Dan poolside for commentary on this one.
Okay, next final is now underway. Here we go. Females 200 meter backstroke. We have the 13-year-olds in the water first. Jacob 0, Middleton 1, Higgins 2, Puffanini 3, Keane 4, Llewellyn 5, Hughes 6, Kennedy 7, Kawadi 8, and Stone in 9. 45 meters into the race. Who's going to turn first? Could it be the center lanes or someone on the outside? Anyone's game. Here we go, Llewellyn coming through, 35.72. Little bit of pressure from Higgins, Aaron Dolphin, 35.9. And then we have an outside chance, Leah Jacobs from Lurgan coming through third in that opening 50. It's all about control in this 200 meters. You can go way too fast, too quickly, and feel the pain at about 110 meters. You'll know all about it. 50 meters to go. It's anyone's race here now as we approach 100 meters. So it's Llewellyn. Keane is also in the mix from Portmarnock. It's anyone's turn. There's nothing between them, folks. Something going on with lane number 5 on that scoreboard or that touchpad. We'll get that fixed. 1:14.6 for Keane. I think she's second though. Paffanini in the mix. Hughes there. Llewellyn obviously out front or just about, but it's the Portmarnock swimmer now. 75 metres to go. So here we go, Sarah Keane coming through now for Portmarnock. Here we go, lane number 4, she turns first. 1:53.49. It's Keane all the way through. Our visitors from Hamilton in second. She's on a 1:55.4 for Llewellyn. And then still, Jacob still lurking out there in the corner, holding on tight for third. Let's see what can happen. As much oxygen as you want on that backstroke. All the way through. Portmarnock already having a great opening competition here on the first few races, and it will be Sarah Keane all the way through. Anne Burtis with a smile on her face. 2 meters to go. Keane wins it. 2:31.53, just outside her best from this morning. Second place 2:34.54 for Paffanini, and then in third Sadie Llewellyn from the Hamilton Aquatics Dubai team on a 2:35.14. That was your opening 200 backstroke. 14-year-old swimmers coming up next.
So Sarah Keane wins that, 2:31.53. Panfili second for Italy, 2:34.54. The Irish silver and bronze going to Emily Hughes and Orna Higgins. The 14-year-olds final is on the way now. 3 in this from Sunday as well, including our fastest qualifier, Claire Custer, 2:28.42. Holly McInerney, next fastest for Temple Oak, 2:31.34. So 10 going in this final. Shauna Murphy in the red on the near side for Dolphin going in lane 0. Alongside her in the blue, Carrie Harrington is Sunday as well. Both qualified in 2:39. So ready to go. Girls, a 14-year-old, 200-meter backstroke final. So it's Shauna Murphy of Dolphin in lane 0, Carrie Harrington of Sundays Well in 1, Mia Mulholland of Banbridge in 2, Asha Mahanta of Sundays Well in 3, Claire Custer of Sundays Well in 4. That could be a big battle between those two. Holly McInerney of Temple Oak in 5, Emily O'Dwyer of Glenalbyn in 6, Laura Potts of Temple Oak in 7, Schiefer Glynn of Glenalbyn in 8, and Ava Rock of New Ross on the far side in lane 9, who started quite well, I have to say. Obviously in lane 4, Custer's going well, and O'Dwyer as well for Glenalbyn in 6. This will be quite tight. Glynn is going well, Rock is going well. Our leader, it's Mahanta, 34.83 for Sundays Well. Then it's O'Dwyer, 34.96. And third is Shauna Murphy, 35.24. Going really well in 3 is Asha Mahanta. Qualified really strongly in the morning and emerging now in lane 6 as well as Emily O'Dwyer from Glenalbyn. Still a lot of time for Claire Custer, a really impressive winner herself this morning in the heats. to make a bit of ground in the final 100. We reach halfway. It should be lane 6 that's leading. It's not. It's Claire Custer by 200ths of a second. 113.28. O'Dwyer next, 113.30. And in third, a further 300ths down. It's Asha Mahanta. So 500ths between the top three. Custer leads. O'Dwyer second. Mahanta in third place. This could be a really hot final for the final 75. Custer making a move up to take the lead. And she has done so past her clubmate from Sunday's Well, Asha Mahanta. Custer is 7 seconds on Mahanta this morning or thereabouts. 50 metres to go, and it's Custer who leads, 1:51.05. Mahanta in second, 1.5 seconds behind. O'Dwyer in third. 0.4 ahead of Holly McInerney, who's in fourth place right now. Claire Custer looking very good for Sunday's Well and on the way to winning the summer national title. Mahanta in second place, and in third for now it is Holly McInerney, who's responded on Emily O'Dwyer. They're third and fourth right now. That's the big battle now, because Claire Custer is on her way to gold, and Claire Custer gets the gold, 228.40. Mahanta gets the silver, 230.95, and McInerney the bronze, 231.37, edging Emily O'Dwyer by 0.56 in fourth. Mulholland was fifth. Good race, and it was a Sunday's Well. 1-2. Terrific race, 2:28, and that was absolutely brilliant in terms of this 14-year-old final. 15-year-old final, Savia Quigley is the fastest qualifier for this in lane 4, 4 hours, 2:31.63. Isla Henry next up for Lisburn, 2:33.24. Great crowd here, as you'd expect. So on the near side in the turquoise, Louisa Humphreys of Larne. Alongside her in the black, Maeve O'Rourke of Tuam Swim Club. They both qualified in 2:36 or thereabouts. In the shocking pink in lane 2, Leah Cottle of Athlone, 2:35 she qualified in. The women's 15 years old 200 backstroke final, and 10 go in this. So Louisa Humphreys of Larne in 0, Maeve O'Rourke of Tuam in 1, Leah Connell of Athlone in 2, Katie Kelly of Shark in 3, Savia Quigley of Ards in 4, Isla Henry of Lisburn in 5, Carla Tell of Dolphin in 6, Maeve McLean of City of Derry in 7, Rachel Marshall of Trojan in 8, and Brianna Chamberlain of Cookstown in lane 9. So even between lanes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 7 at the moment, and it's McLean just marginally in front right now for City of Derry, for me in lane 7. Does she get to turn first? Surely she does. Yes, 33.85, lead of 0.33 over Savia Quigley of Ards. In second, 34.18. Humphreys in third, Katie Kelly in fourth, just marginally outside of the medals at the moment in this 15 years old 200 backstroke final. Now, how much can Maeve McLean keep this up? 2:35 she qualified in the prelim heats this morning. Quigley in 2:31, and Quigley is in second spot and in a very dangerous position as we approach halfway. McLean is still holding her own, only just ahead of Quigley, but for how much longer? For no longer, because Savia Quigley now leads 1:12.09 at halfway. Louisa Humphreys is 0.62 behind in second spot. Isla Henry in third. Well, the final 20 metres of that full length of the pool was tremendous from Savia Quigley, and she's exerted full control now. Quigley leads. It's Maeve McLean in second spot for City of Derry. Not in a bad spot either, really. Still certainly in the medals for the time being. at the turn with 50 to go. Sophia Quigley leads 150.05. It's Humphreys in second, 151.84 out of lane 0. It's Henry in third spot, 152.36. Half a second ahead of Katie Kelly of Sharks in fourth spot. But Sophia Quigley here looks too good. Well in control with 25 to go, and the big battle looks to be for second. And that being led right now in lane 0 by Louisa Humphreys, only by a tight margin from Isla Henry of Lisburn in lane 5. And in 3, Katie Kelly of Sharks trying to break into the top 3. She might do it. This is big. 226.64 for Sophia Quigley. And that, fantastic for Quigley. 229.46 for Louisa Humphreys. She's in second. Third, Isla Henry of Lisburn, 230.25. And Katie Kelly just misses out on the top 3. Wow, what a time, what a win for Sophia Quigley of Ards. As we go into the 16 years old final, and the fastest going into this is Leah Bailey of New Ross, 223.15 in the prelims this morning. Aoife Doran of Aer Lingus next fastest in lane 5, 226.05. Roisin Lawless of Wexford, 231, the third fastest going into this. And this looks like, again, a really good competitive final, the truth be told. Aren't they all? Abigail Minto of Temple Oak in the near side, and the black singlet going in lane 0, and the blue alongside her. Anya O'Neill of Trojan. Lane 2 is occupied in the black with the red cap, Amy Dawson of Lisburn City. Alongside her in the pink in lane 3, Roisin Lawless of Wexford Swimming Club. See, Wexford hurlers were on it at Croke Park a couple of days ago for the anniversary of their All-Ireland triumph. So is there something of the same status coming for Roisin Lawless of Wexford in 3, or Leah Bailey of New Ross in lane 4? She is in the purple. She's the 16 years old women's 200 metres backstroke final. The few words for Jessica Robson in lane 6 from Lisburn City. And they're ready now. The 16 years old 200 backstroke final is underway. Abigail Minto of Temple Logan 0, Anya O'Neill of Trojan in 1, Amy Dawson of Lisburn City in 2, Roisin Lawless of Wexford in 3, Leah Bailey of New Ross in 4, Aoife Doran of Aer Lingus in 5, Jessica Robson of Lisburn City in 6, Paige Austin Burrows of Rushmore, she's in 7, Leisha Deasy of Sundays Well in 8, and Cara Maher of Terranure, she is in lane 9. Very good solid start really by Leah Bailey in lane 4 to start with, Lawless alongside her in 3, Doran in 5. This will be quite tight between all of them, and it's Bailey who leads, 33.41 from New Ross, ahead of Roisin Lawless in second by a quarter of a second, 33.66, and third, 33.88, is Aoife Doran of Aer Lingus. Up to 75, slight lead for Leah Bailey for New Ross, and looking very good for it as well, 2:23.15, 2.89 seconds she qualified for, faster than anyone else. Aoife Doran in second spot for the Aer Lingus Club in lane 5, and next up in 3 for Wexford is Roisin Lawless. So how do they pass through? Leah Bailey leads, 109.88. Eva Doran in second, 110.61. And then 0.4 between third and fourth. Roisin Lawless of Wexford, 112.40. Jessica Robson of Lisburn, 112.80. Leisha DC of Sundayswell is in fifth spot, coming out of lane 8 at the moment. Up to 125, very much as you were. Leah Bailey with the advantage over Eva Doran, but still close enough for Doran to pounce and have a really good swipe in the final 50 metres. Here comes the last turn, going into the final full straight, and it's Leah Bailey who turns and who leads by 0.54. Bailey 147.02. Doran in second spot for Aer Lingus, 147.56. They're both 5 seconds clear of Roisin Lawless of Wexford in third, and Jessica Robson of Lisburn in fourth place. But now here comes the big battle for the final 25 metres. It's Doran in 5, above Bailey in 4 in your picture. Bailey pounces. Bailey's got the slight lead. Does Doran have anything left in the final 10 metres? I'm not so sure about that. Leah Bailey comes through for New Ross, and Bailey will win it. 222.08. Doran second for Aer Lingus, 222.97. And a big chase for the bronze medal, and it's taken by Roisin Lawless, 230.81. So the Model County take gold and bronze in that. In fourth spot, Jessica Robson of Lisburn, just about a second down in the end. Leah Bailey gets the victory. That for New Ross, 222.08. Doran second for Aer Lingus, 222.97. Lawless third for Wexford, 230.81. The 16 years old final was quite a tremendous affair. The 17 years old final is coming up next. The fastest qualifier for this, Cora Rooney of Enniskillen Lakelanders in the heats, 224.30, 8.5 seconds clear of anyone else. Heather Fain of Dolphin in lane 5, the second fastest, 232.91, 500ths of a second clear of Kelly Walsh of Terranure Swim Club. The field for this 17 years old final, and let's go back to Andrew and David poolside for this final. See how they call it.
All right, the backstroke action continues here at the NAC. Nice breakout for the Enniskillen swimmer Cora Rooney. She's leading in lane number 4. She came through this morning on a 2:24, so very similar to the previous race. We're looking maybe 33s out on the opening 50, 33 seconds for the opening 50, and then coming through trying to average 37 or 38s all the way home. So she turns, she's taking this one out nicely, 32.29. Where is second? There it is, Kaylee Walsh, she's on a 34.1, and then we have Heather Fain from Dolphin on a 34.4. So well through the 75 now. Rooney in a league of her own now as she approaches 100 metres. We're looking 108 high, 109 low if she's going to make an impact on that swim from this morning. I think that's very doable. Let's see, 108, 109. Uh-oh, here we go, 107.57. She has taken this out. This is what we like to see, folks. So she's fastest in on a 2:24. The rest of the swimmers on a 2:32 and above. Nothing really between second and third. We have Fain and Walsh neck and neck for second and third. But it's the Enniskillen swimmer, Cora Rooney, coming well through now. 15 metres to her last wall. Hopefully turning in about a 1:44. If she can hit that 1:44, let's bring it home for that 2:20, 2:21 time. So she is 1:44.18. Second and third, Walsh and Fain, nothing between them. Bingham is still in the mix on a 1:52. And then Blake isn't too far back on a 1:53. Who's going to pull through on the last 50 for second, third, fourth, and fifth? But it's Rooney out front. Sinead will be happy with this one. Let's see if she can go sub 2:20. Get the noise up. 2:17, 18, 19. dives for the finish, just over that 220 mark, 220.33. It was a big swim, out in a 67, back in a 13 or a 12 point. Second place, Kaylee Walsh, 228.69, and then rounding out the top three, Bam Bridge, Ellie Bingham bringing it home, taking over Fane there on a 230.43.
So what a very good win that was, you have to say, by Cora Rooney. The girls' 18-year-old final coming up now in the 200 backstroke. Fastest qualifier for this, Hannah Pearce of Tux, 2:15.59. Maria Godden of Kilkenny Swimming Club, qualifying 2:15.74, and she goes in lane 5. Rebecca Lowe of UCD, very impressive heat winner this morning. Third fastest, 2:21.54. The women's 18-year-old 200 backstroke final. Kirsty Dunn of Asgard in 1, Beth Nolan of Sundays Well in 2, Rebecca Lowe of UCD in 3, Hannah Pearce of Tux in 4, Maria Godden of Kilkenny in 5, Jenna McDougall of UCD in 6, Nave Poutney of Ards in 7, Hannah O'Connor of Limerick in 8, and Cara O'Toole of Ealing is in lane 9. Coming to the 4 is in lane 5 right now, Maria Godden, starting this really well from Kilkenny Swimming Club. Not much between her and in lane 6, Jenna McDougall really of UCD. That's the 1-2. Godden leads, 31.93. McDougall second, 32.55. And Rebecca Lowe in third, 32.81. So it's Kilkenny 1, UCD 2, UCD 3 at the 50-metre mark, up to 75. And what a nice lead that Maria Godden from Kilkenny has opened up really well already. They've obviously got terrific swimming facilities in Kilkenny City that are very, very well known. Big centre that everyone goes to. Godden in the lead. Pearce trying to fight back a little bit. She has done. Godden leads by 1.05 for Kilkenny. It's Pearce in second place for Tux. Then Rebecca Lowe, third for UCD. Jenny McDougall, fourth for UCD. And they battling for more Irish silver and bronze medals themselves. Maria Godden well out in front and in a good position for Kilkenny Swimming Club as well. There'll be 50 to go after this turn, and she looks at the moment in really fine form in terms of winning this race against Hannah Pearce of Tux. Well, that's a different story. 1:39.61 the lead for Godden. Pearce in second, 1.2 behind, and in third is Rebecca Lowe for UCD, and fourth is Jenny McDougall for UCD, 1:45.49. But Maria Godden looks really good and really in control here. She qualified in 2:15.74. I think she'll be well inside it. Pearce trying to fight back for Tux, but it's not going to be enough. Maria Godden is on the way to win for Kilkenny, and she does it. 2:13.77. Pearce second for Tux, 2:14.11. And Rebecca Lowe third for UCD, 2:20.25. Jenny McDougall of UCD, fourth, 2:21.63. What control exerted by Maria Godden throughout that race. Hannah Pearce in second, Rebecca Lowe and Jenny McDougall in third and fourth. Tux Swimming, the University of Pretoria, so Lowe gets the Irish silver and McDougall the Irish bronze, and Pearce will pick up a merit medal for finishing this final in second place. Going to the 200-metre freestyle, the men's finals. We start off with the boys 13 years old in this. Zain Salah of Hamilton Aquatics in Dubai. Fastest qualifier for this in 2:08.73. Phelim Hanley of Blackrock. Next up, 2:11 Dead. Then Tyke Smith of Breakers. He's in lane 3, 2:11.89. And away we go in this 13 years old 200 metres freestyle final. It's Conor Carroll of Kilkenny in lane 0, Thomas Bugler of Sunday's Well in 1, Oscar Black of Lurgan in 2, Tyke Smith of Breakers in 3, Zane Salah of Hamilton in 4, Phelim Hanley of Blackrock in 5, Jan Bursma of Leander in 6, Dylan Brady of Drogheda in 7, Cameron Jackson of Coolmine 8, John Rad of Lurgan in lane 9. Hitting 50. Looking good in 4 is Zane Salah, who leads 29.34, and Phelim Hanley just behind him inside half a second, 29.81 the Irish leader. Tyke Smith in third, 30.35, and Boersma fourth, just outside 31 seconds. Approaching the halfway mark, approaching 100 metres, it's Zane Salah in the lead over Phelim Hanley. Margin very tight, less than a full length, about half a length, and now Hanley is fighting back really well. I doubt he'll lead at the halfway point, but he'll be really close to Salah as Salah turns first. 102.41, half a second, 0.57 clear of Phelim Hanley in second spot. Tyke Smith in third, Jan Boersma in fourth, and fifth is Cameron Jackson of Coolmine. At 125, Zane Salah still hanging on ahead of Phelim Hanley. He's kept a really good momentum in this 200 freestyle final so far. A bit of a move up in lane 3 now for Tyke Smith of Breakers. And he's trying to break into the top 2, and he's showing good form. He might make it. Here's the final turn. Salah leads by exactly a second, 135.98. Hanley second, 136.98. Smith in third, 139.11. Fourth is Cameron Jackson of Coolmine, and fifth from Leander is Jan Bursma, 142.55. What a really strong advantage is for Zane Salah. Phelim Hanley, I doubt will make it now. He'll have to do with second place, and that would be a very good Irish gold. And Tyke Smith in third. It's taken by Zane Salah for Hamilton, 208.60. Phelim Hanley takes the Irish gold, 2:10 Dead. Tyke Smith in third, 2:12.19. Fourth, Cameron Jackson of Coolmine, and fifth in the end for Leander, 2:17.62 is Jan Bursma. That was a good final, that. It is Zane Salah who wins it ahead of Phelim Hanley in second place. So next up, it is the 14 years old final. Faster than this, Hussein Shawki of Hamilton, qualifying in 2:03.82 ahead of Andrew Mullen of Temple Oak, 2:06.63, and the next fastest in lane 3, Ian Middleton of Glenalbyn, 2:07.82. So away we go in this latest 200 freestyle final. This for 14-year-olds. It's Quaylam Turner of Erlingus in 0, Kiel Loudon of Trojan in 1, Leopold Fenials of Apex in 2, Ian Milton of Glenalbyn in 3, Hussein Shawki of Hamilton in 4, Andrew Mullen of Temple Logan 5, Ashley Weaver of Longford in 6, Killian Bramham of Swin Belfast in 7, Daniel McAlinden of Lurgan in 8, and Ben Bickerstaff of Lisburn City. He's a 9, leading at the turn. Hamilton's Hussein Shawki, 28.18. He's 1400s clear of Ian Milton, who started very well for Glenalbyn. And in third spot then was Andrew Mullen of Temple Oak. Mullen, who's come into this today in the heats with a good swim of 2:06. That's a really, really impressive start though from Hussein Shawki from Hamilton in lane 4. as he'll turn it halfway and he'll hold the advantage. 58.62. He is in Middleton. 59.37. Nobody else under a minute. Quinel's of Apex is third in line. Here's the throw. Going really strongly at the moment, you have to say. In lane 4 is Hussein Shawki of Hamilton, as he has done all race. It's Mullen in 5, it's Middleton in 3, but can either open up a really strong detailed challenge. It is Middleton who seems the closest. Shawki turns with 50 to go, 131.16. Middleton in second, 2 seconds behind. Then a further second to Mullen in third. And then fourth, only by 0.08 of a second, is Ashley Weaver, that of Longford. So in the final 25, Hussein Shawki is looking very good indeed for the victory. It's going to be in Middleton, looking good for the Irish gold, but Hussein Shawki is going to take it. It's outside 2 minutes, but Hussein Shawki takes the victory, 2:04.01. The Irish gold will go to Ian Middleton, 2:05.60, ahead of Ashley Weaver of Longford, 2:06.90, and fourth, Andrew Mullen of Temple Oak, 2:07.22 in a great race. Good victory for Hussein Shawki, 2:04.01. Well, now we go to the 15-year-olds and the 200 freestyle final. The faster than this, John Short of Bluefin, qualifying in 1:57.55 ahead of Gene Smith of Bangor, 1:58.51. And Dennis O'Brien of Limerick, third fastest of the field, 2 minutes 0.59. So prospects good here, maybe of another tight 200 freestyle relay final, as we'll go back down towards Andrew and David again poolside for commentary on this final. It's the 15-year-old 200 freestyle final. Just quickly run through who it is. Alfie Shaw in 0, Daniel Harvey in 1, Noah Switzer 2, Dennis O'Brien 3, John Short 4, Gene Smith 5, Talbot 6, Bryden Byrne 7, Donnacha McCarthy 8, Fionn Byrne 9. Let's go poolside.
All right, here we go. Next final in the water. 15-year-old 200-meter freestyle John Short, fastest qualifier from Bluefin Swimming Club. He was a 1:57.55 this morning. So we're looking at 56.57 on that opening 100 meters. Probably with about a 27.28 here to the feet as they turn. Lane number 5, it's Gene Smith from Bangor. He's taking it out. Under the watchful eye of Aaron Rickus up there, 27.25, looking controlled, breathing to his left. So let's see how this race manifests now as we approach 100 meters with these guys. Smith is in it. He's in it for the kill. Let's see what happens. They need to be round in 57. They need to be round 57, 56 for this magical barrier. Smith turns 57.7 for Smith. Second place over there in lane number 4. It's Short, 58.11. And then O'Brien, Dennis O'Brien on a 58.38 right behind him. Nothing really between them, folks. It's going to get serious now as we approach the final turn. It's the Bangor man closing this one out. Looking very, very controlled. Will he take Short? Will the Bluefin swimmer have anything left in the last 55 meters? Here we go, neck and neck. 1:27.4 to 1:28.1. O'Brien still in the mix on a 1:28. This is where it's going to get exciting. Let's hear the noise from the teams. Bangor and Bluefin, 25 meters to go. Smith and Short, Short and Smith. Anyone's race. Can he hold on? They're breathing. They're seeing each other on every single stroke. Put your hands together. Let's see what's going to happen. 1:57s. 1:57.11. John Short takes the win. 1/10 of a second ahead. 1:57.23. What a fascinating last 50 meters. O'Brien holds on. My heart rate is jacked. Great swim, swimmers. 200 more frees to go.
Fabulous victory that was for John Short. 1:57 for Bluefin. Gene Smith second for Bangor, and third Dennis O'Brien of Limerick. Talbot was fourth for Hamilton. Next final is the 16 years old 200 freestyle decider. Fastest qualifier for this, Cillian O'Loughlin Brophy of Coolmine, 2 minutes .70. Ollie Brennan and Dara Morgan, his teammates, his clubmates, are in this in lanes 2 and 3. Next fastest for Brompton, in lane 5, Mehmet Zeren, who went out to 2:01.62. So ready to go in this 16 years old final of a 200 freestyle. It's Tristan Egan in 0 for Aer Lingus, Michael O'Driscoll of Sundays Well in 1, Ollie Brennan of Coolmine 2, Dara Morgan of Coolmine 3, Cillian O'Loughlin Brophy of Coolmine 4, Mehmet Zeren of Brompton in 5, Sean Bugler of Sundays Well in 6, Robert Mullen of Temple Logan 7, Senan Harvey of Mallow Swans in 8, and Michael Hussey of Galway, he is in lane 9. Good advantage in 4 for O'Loughlin Brophy. He leads 26.63 after 50. Mehmet Zeren in second, 27.03. And Dara Morgan in third, 27.54, with Senan Harvey in fourth spot. And that would be the Irish bronze medal position for the moment. Cillian O'Loughlin Brophy still keeping ahead, approaching halfway against Mehmet Zeren of Brompton. Just has enough at the moment as Cillian O'Loughlin Brophy. He'll turn and he'll turn in the lead only by 0.23 of Mehmet Zeren in second, and only about a second clear of Dara Morgan in third. He's come into the equation quite a bit. Dara Morgan in lane 3, Ollie Brennan in 4, and he is in lane 2. The freestyle goes so fast, and at the moment it is Mehmet Zeren who is just staying faster of O'Loughlin Brophy, but for how much longer? The turn. Mehmet Zeren leads 128.31. The final turn, it's 0.22 ahead of O'Loughlin Brophy, and third is Dara Morgan. Well, this is a really great fight, and Morgan is moving his way up in lane 3. Now Morgan can't be discounted in this situation either, but it's Cillian O'Loughlin Brophy who hits the front. Dara Morgan's got great momentum here. I think Zeren won't make it, but maybe Morgan can. O'Loughlin Brophy at 4 going for a 2, and O'Loughlin Brophy wins it. 1:59.20. Dara Morgan in second. 1:59.46. A merit medal for Mehmet Zeren in third, and the Irish bronze goes to Sean Bugler in fourth. 2:03.67. What a fight back by Cillian O'Loughlin Brophy, and his clubmate from Coolmine, Dara Morgan, gets the silver medal. Next up, it is the 17 years old final. Fastest qualifier in this, Evan Bailey of New Ross, 1:53.50, and Adam Colgan of Lisburn City Swimming Club. All 17 years old. Ben Riddell, third fastest among the men warming up for this, 1:57.33 in qualifying. So 17 years old, men's 200 freestyle final. Daniel Edgar of Lisburn City in 0, Finn O'Neill of ESB in 1, Dylan Registe of Lisburn City in 2, Ben Riddell of Ards in 3, Evan Bailey of New Ross, he's in lane 4, Adam Colgan of Lisburn City in 5, Charlie Cassidy, he's of Dolphin in 6, Cormac Ryan of Trident in 7, Philip Duda of Longford is in 8, and he of Kingdom, he is in lane 9. So as they approach 50, the first mark, the first check mark, Evan Bailey leads 27.01 by 0.2 from Ben Riddell and Adam Colgan, are tied in the silver medal position. Fourth, Cormac Ryn, a further 0.05 down, 27.26. Good advantage. Evan Bailey just marginally out in front, holds an advantage over lanes 5 and 6. Slight advantage over 7. Cormac Ryn is going really well of Trident, but Evan Bailey has kept his momentum well, kept his composure. He leads by 0.6. Evan Bailey out in front and looking good for it for New Ross. Ben Riddell of Ards in second spot and Adam Colgan in third. He too from Lisbon City. But now Evan Bailey, it feels like, has made a big hunch for home. Leading well, Ben Riddell and Adam Coughlin. Looking to amend quite a lot, and he is doing right. Evan Bailey, 124.60 with 5 to go. In second is Ben O'Driscoll, Ben Riddell, 126.80, and third is Adam Colgan. But look at this. Well clear, well out in front. Evan Bailey for New Ross is going to get one of the performances in a final so far in these Summer Nationals. Evan Bailey takes it for New Ross, 152.54. Beats his mark from this morning. Colgan in second for Lisbon, and Ben Riddell for Ards coming home in third place. That was quite a race for the 17 years old 200 freestyle final. Well done, Evan Bailey. Here's a big medal coming to him in New Ross. So the fastest going into this final, Danny Morgan of Coolmine, 154.51, only 0.11 quicker than Thomas Legg of Larne SC. 154.62 his best. So ready to go, and they're 17 years old. Men's 200 freestyle final. So it's Connor Johnson of Kilkenny in lane 0, Michael Keown of Terranure in 1, Finlay Wright of Banbridge in 2, Matthew Walsh-Hussey of the NEC in 3, so he knows this place well, Danny Morgan of Coolmine 4, Thomas Leggett of Larne in 5, Daniel Kennedy of Ards in 6, James Park of Nofio Clwyd, he's in lane 7, Aidan Cook in 8 from Kilkenny, and lane 9 is Thomas O'Neill from the NAC Swim Club. And as they turn after 50, Leggett leads 26.16, Morgan in second place 26.35. Stat after 50, coming up to the 75 mark. It is stride for stride between Morgan in 4 and Leggett in 5. This is going to be an interesting one. Morgan of Coolmine, Leggett of Larne. That's the turn at 100, halfway. Danny Morgan leads, 54.83, leads by 0.22 from Walsh-Hussey and a further 0.09 from Thomas Leggett. So impressive for Larne in the morning heats, and he can still do a lot of damage here, no doubt about it, from lane 5. He's trying to anyway. Danny Morgan has the advantage with Matthew Walsh-Hussey really not very far at all away. Danny Morgan leads 123.27, and in second place Walsh-Hussey with 124.93, and third is Leggett 125.18. Great burst this is, and he's always had this under control. Danny Morgan looking terrific. He leads the way in lane 4. Morgan's going to get the win, Leggett will get the silver, and the bronze will go to Walsh-Hussey. No doubt about that, as Morgan wins in 154.11, Leggett second, 0.47 behind, and a further half second to Walsh-Hussey in third. And what was a very, very good performance from Danny Morgan to deny Thomas Leggett from doing any more damage for them. .154.11, the winning time. So now the men's 19 and under Brian Rogers. So Finn McGeever was the fastest qualifier in this for Limerick, 151.71. Ross Hardigan of Tux, the second fastest, 154.77. Nathan Whiffen, though, trying to get into the Irish medals. He's in lane 3, 1:54.85 ahead of Robert Powell of Athlone, who goes in 6. It's Medicini, Hassan, David, Whiffen, McGeever, Hartigan, Powell, Scully, Pfeiffer and Antonell. At 19 years old, it is the men's 200 freestyle final. In position and ready. So Giacomo Menicini of Italy in 0, Yasser Hassan of Brompton in 1, Ben David of UCD in 2, Nathan Whiffen of Larne in 3, Finn McGeever of Limerick in 4, Ross Hartigan of Tux in 5, Robert Powell of Athlone in 6, Michael Scully of Limerick in 7, Robin Pfeiffer of Bluefin, he's in lane 8, and Riccardo Antonell of Italy is in lane 9. So prospects here, 4, 5 and 6 are tightly punched. McGeever, Hartigan, Powell. What order? Almost that order. McGeever leads 26.17. Powell in second, 26.26. Hartigan third, 26.35. The rest are outside, 27 seconds. But it's Nathan Whiffen of Larne who's in fourth place, and that's the Irish bronze medal right now. And he's fighting back very well. Heading for halfway. McGeever going well. He's notably out in front. Hartigan is beginning to lose a bit of ground to Powell. McGeever leads 54.28. Second is Powell, 55.15. Hartigan at Tux in third, 55.30. And Whiffen of Larne in the Irish bronze medal position, 55.68. Fifth was Michael Scully of Limerick, but he's even further behind, coming up to the 150 metre mark. Finn McGeever looks in really good control at this stage and doing a great job of it for Limerick. Still 50 to go after this. There's still a few men who can try and take him out, but are they too far behind? His lead is 1.1 seconds. McGeever leads 1:23.24. Whiffen second now, 1:24.34. He's fought back well. In third for Tux is Ross Hartigan. His fourth is Robert Powell, and that is the Irish bronze medal position. This is really good going here by Finn McGeever. He's on the way to win. It's going to be a big victory for Limerick here. 1:51 this morning. He'll go inside that potentially. It's 1:51.39. It's as you were. McGeever wins it. Hartigan second for Tux. Whiffen and Powell 3 and 4. That's the Irish silver and bronze. And Ben David in fifth place. And Finn McGeever very much dominant in that. Ross Hartigan fought back well. He missed out by 1.8 seconds in the end. Whiffen was in third. But of course that means more. It's an Irish silver. The overseas athletes, if they finish in the top 3, get their merit medal, but no more than that. $200-meter freestyle finals are coming for the women now. We'll start with the 13-year-olds. Sarah Keane from Portmarnock, yeah, there she is in 0. So the fastest qualifier in 4, Eva Moroney of Dolphin, 2:19.11. Sadie Llewellyn of Hamilton Aquatics in Dubai in lane 5. Next up, only by 0.04 of a second slower, 2:19.15. And Emily Hughes of Larne, next up in lane 3, 2:19.37. Lexi Dunn of Dolphin next in lane 6, 2:19.53. So the potential of this being very competitive in the girls' 13-year-old final. It's Sarah Keane of Portmarnock in 0, Isabel Mooney of Shark in 1, Lucy O'Brien of Limerick in 2, Emily Hughes of Larne in 3, Eva Moroney of Dolphin in 4, Sadie Llewellyn of Hamilton Aquatics Dubai in 5, Lexi Dunn of Dolphin in 6, Elisa Giacometti of Italy in 7, Sorkin Areen of Limerick in 8, and Tara Kennedy of Banbridge in 9 in this 200 freestyle final. This for the 13-year-old girls, women, ladies, females. Pick what you wish. We can pick out our leader. It's Emily Hughes of Larne, 31.50, and she leads by 0.04 of a second over Zadie Llewellyn of Hamilton, 31.54. Third is Isabel Mooney of Sharks, and that's 31.6 and bits. This has got the makings of being a very, very tight one again. Nobody's notably in the lead right now. Lexi Dunn in 6 is going strongly, and in 5, Sadie Llewellyn, and in 3, Emily Hughes of Larne going really good. And also, Giacometti of Italy's come back into the 4. Halfway, the lead is held here. Wow! By Lexi Dunn of Dolphin, 107.01, leading by 0.17 from Emily Hughes of Larne in 2nd, and 3rd is Sadie Llewellyn in 3rd. 4th, Lucy O'Brien of Limerick, and that would be the Irish bronze medal at the moment. 75 to go. Looking good is Lexi Dunn of Dolphin, who qualified the 4th fastest, but who's now fastest in the pool as of right. But can she keep it up for the final 60 metres or so? That's the big question. Dunn will turn first, and the margin looks like it's getting bigger. Dunn leads 142.16. She's 0.8 clear of Lucy O'Brien in 2nd. 3rd for Larne is Emily Hughes, and 4th for Hamilton is Zadie Llewellyn. What a lead out of lane 6 for Lexi Dunn. She's looking good, and I don't think she's going to be caught now. The closest encounter is from Eliza Giacometti of Italy in 7. But now, coming well in lane 2 by the looks of it. Yes, it's Lucy O'Brien of Limerick. Does she have enough in it, Lucy O'Brien? I think she's going to get the silver medal. Dunn has done brilliantly, and victory goes to Dunn. 2:16.23, half a second clear of Lucy O'Brien of Limerick. Came well in the final 50 brilliantly in 2:16.73. Elisa Giacometti of Italy is 3rd, so the Irish bronze goes to the 4th placer, Emily Hughes of Larne, 2:19.17.98 clear of Aoife Moroney of Dolphin in 5th, and that is the Irish 4th placer. What a win for Lexi Dunn that was. Congratulations to her for that, with Lucy O'Brien in 2nd spot, and Giacometti moved up well into 3rd for Italy, so she gets the merit medal as well. The 14 years old final is up next in the 200 freestyle. Ava Jones of Portmarnock, the fastest qualifier in that, qualified in 2:12.93. Jessica Purcell of Aer Lingus, 2nd fastest, 2:14.28. Laura Potts, the 3rd fastest for Temple Ogue, 2:15.40. There are a couple of Avas in this final. Ava Rock of New Ross, you'll notice as well. Now, Rock is a very good, successful sporting surname around these parts. The 14 years old final. Emily Edgar of Lisburn City in lane 0. Alicia Dempsey of Lurgan in 1. Hallie McInerney of Temple Ogue in 2. Laura Potts of Temple Ogue in 3. Ava Jones of Portmarnock in 4. Jessica Purcell of Aer Lingus in 5. Eva Hand of Ards in 6. Ava Rock of New Ross in 7. Abril Allende of Trojan in 8. And Sophie Jess of Ards in lane 9. Good start this by Ava Jones of Portmarnock. She'll turn in the lead after the first 50. 29.76, 1.25 seconds clear of Laura Potts in 2nd, and Jessica Purcell of Aer Lingus in 3rd, 31.41. 4th is Holly McInerney, 32.36 after the first quarter of this 200 freestyle final for the 14-year-old girls. This is Ava Jones, who's going very well for Portmarnock, but now they're beginning to nibble at her a little bit. In lane 3 it's Laura Potts, in lane 5 it's Jessica Purcell from Temple Ogue and from Aer Lingus respectively. But as we reach halfway, it's still Ava Jones who has the advantage, 103.50, 2.5 clear of Laura Potts in 2nd, 2.1 clear of Jessica Purcell in 3rd for Aer Lingus. Eva Hand is a further couple of seconds out in 4th spot outside the medals right now. Ava Jones doing brilliantly for Portmarnock in a strong position with 75 to go. Now a little bit of an assault on that lead by Laura Potts of Temple Ogue, who's coming well at her in lane 3, just to the left of your picture there, but it still will be Jones who leads with 50 to go. It would need to be something really drastic in the final full length of this pool to depose her now. She leads by 2.07 seconds. Jones 137.20, Potts in 2nd, 139.27. Further 2 seconds to Purcell in 3rd, and then a margin of 1.6 to Eva Hand in 4th spot. This is going to be a really good win for Ava Jones of Portmarnock. 2:12.93 she qualified in this morning, and she's surely going to beat that to take the gold here in the 14-year-old final. It's Ava Jones She's skybound. 2:11.16. Potts gets the silver for Temple Ogue. 2:13.35. Half a second clear of Purcell in third and Eva Hand in fourth place. Potts just couldn't reel in Ava Jones in the end. Jones, great victory. 2:11.16. That's almost 2 seconds, 1.8 or thereabouts inside her qualifying time this morning. Jones, brilliant for Portmarnock as she gets the gold. Next up, it is the 15-year-old final. Fastest in this, Olivia Miscally of Banbridge, 2:12.71. Eva Bailey of New Ross. Could it be another bit of success going to that club and to County Wexford? 2:13.17. She goes in lane 5. And then the next fastest for Lurgan in 3, Grace Cochran at 2:13.68. Rosie Whitney from Belfast, fourth fastest qualifier. She's in lane 6, 2:16.13 is what she qualifies in. Terrific crowd for the Irish Summer National Championships at the Irish Aquatic Centre, the National Aquatic Centre. So Miscally in 4, Bailey in 5. Let's go back poolside again to join Andrew and David for commentary on this.
All right, moving into the next wave now of 200-metre freestylers. We have the women 15 and over. Fastest qualifier in, Olivia Miscally from Banbridge, another 2:12 swimmer. New Ross swimmer Eva Bailey, she's a 2:13, as well as Grace Cochran from Lurgan in lane number 3. She's also a 2:13, as the rest of the field all have entry times of 16 and above. So it's lane number 4, looks like it's taking it out. Actually, it's not. It's Rosie Whitten from Swim Belfast, 29.93. The only swimmer under 30. She's going for it there in lane number 6, folks. Traveled down the 2 hours. Let's see what she can do. So it's Rosie Whitten now as we approach 100 metres. She's taking this out and holding on to the lead. The centre lanes are next. 4 and 5, Miscally and Bailey, nothing between them. Cochran also in the mix. And then above Cochran we have Casarodi Nagy from New Ross also there. Here we go. So it is Rosie Whitten taking it. 1:02.50. The next swimmers are just under 3.5 seconds back. 1:04 lows to 1:04 mids. So it's Whitten. Still lane number 6. Taking this final out, holding on. 15 metres to go. Final wall. Swim Belfast through. Making a move now also in lane number 4. That's Miscally. And then right above her, the New Ross swimmer as well. This is going to be a tight race for second and third. Can Rosie Whitten hold on? Here we go. We got about 35 metres to go. This race is getting serious. Look out for lane number 4, Olivia Miscally, the fastest qualifier in. Is she going to hold on? She was a 2:12 this morning. Let's see if she can do it. Oh, Whitten tying up slightly. It's anyone's race. It's stroke for stroke. It's Miscally coming through. Olivia Miscally now all the way through in lane number 4. 2:12 this morning, 2:10 tonight, 2:10.62. Rosie Whitten dropping some good time too on a 2:11.0. And then Cochran rounds out your top 3 from Lurgan on a 2:11.30. Nice race, swimmers.
Well, good win that was for Olivia Miscally. 2:10.62. Very good consistency she's shown today. Whitten in second, 2:11.03. Third spot going to Grace Cochran. Banbridge, Belfast and Lurgan with the northern sweep of the medals. The 16 years old final in the 200 freestyle. Rebecca Friel's the fastest qualifier in this from Trojan. 2:12.78, 0.4 faster than Megan Jones of Portmarnock. And she goes out of lane 5. Next fastest is Molly O'Brick from Asgard, 2:14.81. Amy Dawson of Lisbon City, 2:15.63. They are the fastest qualifiers overall. So it's Leah Bailey in lane 0 for New Ross, Anna McKernan of Banbridge in 1, Jessica Robson of Lisburn City in 2, Molly O'Brick of Asgard in 3, Rebecca Friel of Trojan in 4, Megan Jones of Portmarnock in 5, Emmy Dawson of Lisburn City in 6, Caitlin Herbst of Mandeville Dolphins in 7, Leanna Ledan of Limerick in 8, and Marguerite Buckley of Clonmel. She's in lane 9. Good early advantage coming out of lane 4 for Rebecca Friel of Trojan. 2:12.78 she went through this morning and looked very good for it as well. So at the first 50 she leads 30.24 by 0.31 over Megan Jones of Portadown in second spot, and third, well, Leah Bailey, how good is that for the New Ross swimmer out of lane 0. Flying for now. This is really, really good going. On the way and looking good in lane 4 is Rebecca Friel for now, heading towards the halfway mark at 100 metres. Megan Jones beginning to come up on her. Friel leads 103.02. Second spot is Leah Bailey now. 104.10 for New Ross, and in third 104.66 is Megan Jones in lane 5. Molly O'Brick in 4th. That for Asgard. Well, what a sensation coming out of lane 0. Have a good look at her down there. She's in second place and fighting for second with Megan Jones in lane 5 as Rebecca Friel who leads the way for Trojan. And a good advantage, but the real Trojan horse is coming in lane 0. Leah Bailey could do anything here for New Ross in this 16 years old final. It's Friel who leads 1:37 dead. It's almost 1:38 dead for Bailey in second place, and she's in that silver medal position by a third of a second. Jones in third. It's Dawson in 4th, and 5th is Anna McKernan. This could tighten up considerably. At the lead is Rebecca Friel for Trojan, who qualified in 2:12. But look at lane 0. Here comes Leah Bailey for New Ross, and Bailey hasn't been spotted, I'm sure, by Rebecca Friel. It's really tight. It's lane 0. It's lane 4. It's Bailey. It's Friel. Is it going to be Bailey? Yes, it's Bailey. It's a wonderful life for Leah Bailey of New Ross. 2:09.45. Rebecca Friel gets the silver for Trojans. 2:10.12. And Megan Jones of Portmarnock, my word, she gets the bronze medal. But that was absolutely astonishing. Leah Bailey, a great win for New Ross, and that was absolutely extraordinary. What a win. About 9 seconds faster than which she won early this morning. That was a great result. So now the lineup for the 17 years old final in the women's 200 freestyle. Fastest, Grace Hodgins of Trojans. This 2:08.78. Ella Carroll of Limerick, the second fastest qualifier, 2:10.81. Of course, the 9th fastest qualifier in the previous final for the 16-year-olds is the one who won it. So take it all with a pinch of salt. Hannah Corkery, by the way, for Splash World Sharks, is in lane 0 in this one. 10 in the final. 17-year-old 200 freestyle decider. Hannah Corkery of Splash World Sharks in 0. Sophie Nolan of Terranura in 1. Ruth Kelly of New Ross in 2. Rosalie Phelan of Cormorant in 3. Grace Hodgkins of Trojan in 4. Ella Carroll of Limerick in 5. Tony Jameson of Lisburn City in 6. Nisha Allen of Terranura in 7. Namone Rogers of Trojan in 8. And Sarah Salai of St. Flax. She is in lane 9 in this final. Look at how tight it is. Even lane 7, Nisha Allen, is going really well. Who gets the touch first? It might be Allen. It is Allen. 30.48 by 700ths over Grace Hodgkins of Trojan. 30.55. And then Ella Carroll in third, 30.74. In fourth spot, Rosalie Phelan, just a shade behind that of the Cormorant Club. And basically it's only, quarter of a second between the top 4. This is really good going in this 17 years old final. Grace Hodgkins in lane 4, the fastest qualifier, now trying to come into her own and hitting the front in 4. For Trojans, 2:08.78 she had earlier this morning, and she leads by quarter of a second, 103.31. It's Ella Carroll in second, 103.58. Rosalie Phelan in third place for Cormorant. Fourth is Nisha Allen, and fifth is Tony Jameson for Lisburn. And in lane 4 it's Hodgkins, who's just marginally in front, ahead of Ella Carroll, not by a huge amount. How would you expect it to be any other way in this decider? They both qualified very tight alongside each other. It's Hodgkins still with the slight advantage in 4. Carroll slightly behind in 5. Here comes the turn, 50 to go. Hodgkins out in front, 136.12, leading by Carroll by a second. Another second and a half to Jameson in third for Lisburn. And in fourth is Rosalie Phelan for Cormorant, 138.77. Grace Hodgkins looking very good for Trojan here with less than 25 to go. But Ella Carroll is coming back at her. Ella Carroll for Limerick in 5. Grace Hodgkins just below her in 4. Has the slight advantage, and she's maintaining it all the way to the wall. Grace Hodgkins will win it for Trojans, 208.51. Carroll in second, 209.33. And Tommy Jameson in third for Lisburn, 211.45. Ruth Kelly was fourth in the end for New Ross, 212.63. What a very good final that was. And maybe another one is coming on the way, because it is the 18-year-old final. And the two fastest in this from overseas, Kristen Mundell from Tux Swimming in South Africa, and Philida Britton from Ealing Swimming Club in West London. Fastest Irish qualifier in lane 3 is Danielle Farrell of Sligo, 2:10.54, 5 seconds behind Mundell and Britton. Ella Donegan is the second fastest Irish qualifier, fourth fastest overall from Lyon, the 19-year-old, 2:10.46, and she goes in lane 6. Hazel Bentley in the black on the near side, in the blue cap, fist pumping already from Asgard. She's in lane 0, and Afina alongside for Sunday's Well in the pink in 1. Naomi Trait of Kilkenny with the black and amber headband. Enough said, she goes in lane 2. Mind you, they didn't win at the weekend, did they? Danielle Farrell is in 3 for Sligo. Let's go back poolside and join Andrew Bree for this one.
In the water, folks, let's make some noise for these fastest finalists. Modell fastest in, she's on a 2:05. Britton right beside her on a 2:05. Then we're moving out to Farrell on a 2:10, and then Ellie Donegan from Lorne also on a 2:10. Let's see if those two can get under into that 2:07 world. They're going to have to keep the pressure on the first 50 as we come through in about 29 seconds. 29.15 for the race leader, 29.58 second. Then we're moving out to 29.5 for Farrell in third. But it's the Tux visitor now. The Tux Swimming Club making moves. 75 meters into the race, 43 seconds on the clock. Looking very, very comfortable. Here we go as we approach 100 meters. So it's still Modell and Britton. Let's see if Farrell's going to make any moves here as we approach 100. Donegan's still there in the mix. Still a little bit down though to make any impact. 60.7. Modell's 60.7 to Britton's 61.4. Then we're moving out to Farrell on a 1:02.6 with Donegan also on a 1:02.6. Then the rest of the field are 3s, 4s, 5s. All the way through. Final 200 meters for the females. Is there going to be a race? Can Britton close it out? Let's see what we got with 50 to go. Those are your two race leaders. Turning 133s. 133.11 to 133.33. Donegan now in third in a 135.83. Lauren Swimmers making some noise. Let's see if she can bring it home. Lanes 3, 6, all in the mix. Anyone's game. We got the Sunday's Wells swimmer, Simchi. Simchi's in the mix too for the Wells. Let's see what happens. But it's Britton now. Britton all the way through. Britton was a 2:05.46. She hits a 2:04.83 to take the win. No scoreboard result for the rest of the field as it arrives. 2:05.8 for second. And then Simchi comes through in what a last 55, 60 meters for her. She's a 2:08.49. That rounds out your 200 freestyle for the women. We have some men's breaststroke action. coming up next.
So Felicia Britton wins for the British club. Ealing Swimming Club took the victory. Christian Mundell in second for Tux. The Irish result, the gold, silver, bronze. Sharon Semchi of Sundays Well takes the gold in third. Ella Donegan the silver in fourth for Lyon. And Naomi Trait the bronze for Kilkenny. Good result for her in fifth spot. Well, we've had a chunk of finals already. We will have some medal presentations coming. Quite a few of them, I understand. Next race will be in 6 minutes' time. So we'll be joining David for the presentations for those in a few moments' time. But, well, I have to say, out of the last few races, let's give a massive amount of praise to Leah Bailey of New Ross. What a result in that 16-years-old final out of lane 0. Came from quite a bit down the field. Remember, she was the 9th fastest qualifier for the final. She'd qualified 6 seconds behind Rebecca Friel, but beat Friel right in the death in the final 10 metres to take the gold, and that was an astounding result. And those victory ceremonies, the medal ceremonies, are just about to get underway, so let's join David and Andrew Bree for those.
So moving on to our next age groups, we are looking for bronze medals presented to, in the 17-year age group, Cormac Donnellan from Glenalbyn. In the 18-year age group, we don't have a bronze. And in the 19-year age group, we have Daniel Mulholland from Lisbon. Moving on to our silver medalists, we are looking for Ronan Fahy from Trojan in the 17-year age group. In our 18-year age group, Niall McGowan from Banbridge. And in our 19-year age group, to Robin Pfeiffer from Bluefin. Gold medals to Adam Colgan from Lisbon, Daniel Kennedy from Ards, and Adam Wilson from Banbridge. We will have commemorative medals presented to Matthew Randall from Tux and to Danilo Chabanian, representing Czech Republic, but actually from Ukraine. And presenting medals for our women's 200 metre backstroke. Our bronze medalists are Holly McInerney from Temple Oak. Orna Higgins from Dolphin. Orna Higgins from Dolphin. Holly McInerney from Temple Oak. And we're also looking for Isla Henry from Lisbon. Silver medals are presented to Emily Hughes from Larne, Asha Mahanta from Sundays Well, and Louisa Humphreys from Larne. Gold medalists tonight are Sarah Keane from Portmarnock, Claire Custer from Sundays Well, and Zofia Quigley from Ards. And we have commemorative medals presented to Carolina Panfili from Italy and Sadie Llewellyn from Hamilton Aquatics. Our bronze medalists in the age groups 16, 17 and then 18 and over. Roisin Lawless from Wexford. Ellie Bingham from Banbridge, and Jenna McDougall from UCD. That was our silver medalist, and our gold medalists in the 16-year age group: Leah Bailey, New Ross; 17s, Cora Rooney from Enniskillen; and gold in the 18 and over to Maria Godden from Kilkenny. And medals for our boys 200 metre freestyle. Bronze medalists in the age 13. So we're going to start with Jan Boesma from Leander. Next age group, Andrew Mullen from Temple Oak. And Dennis O'Brien from Limerick. Silver medals are presented to Cameron Jackson from Coolmine, Ashley Weaver from Longford, and Jean Smith from Bangor. Gold medals are presented to Phelim Hanley from Blackrock, to Ian Middleton from Glen Albin, and John Short from Bluefin. And we have commemorative medals to Zayn Salah from Hampton Aquatics and Tyg Smith from Breakers, and also to Hussein Shorkey from Hampton Aquatics. Moving on to our 16s and our 17s combined age groups. So, bronze medal in the 16-year age group for the men's 200 metre freestyle presented to Sean Bugler from Sundays Well. And in the 17-year-old age group to Ben Riddell from Ards. Yeah. 16-year age group silver medal goes to Dara Morgan from Coolmine, and age 17 to Adam Colgan from Lisbon. Gold medals in the 16-year age group go to Killian O'Loughlin Brophy from Coolmine, and in the 17-year-old age group to Evan Bailey from New Ross. And in the 16-year age group, a commemorative medal to Mehmet Zeren from Brompton. Now moving on to our 18-year age group and also our 19-year age group. Bronze medals to 18 years, Matthew Walsh-Hussey from NAC. And in the 19 and over age group to Nathan Whiffin from Larne. To Robert Powell from Athlone. Silver to Thomas Leggett from Larne. Nathan Whiffin from Larne. And a commemorative to Ross Hartigan from Tuck Swimming. And our gold medals in the 18-year age group to Danny Morgan from Coolmine. That's gold in the 18-year age group to Danny Morgan from Coolmine. And in our 19 and over men's 200 metre freestyle to Finn McGeever from Limerick. Thanks very much, swimmers. That completes our presentation until the conclusion of the session.
So that's the medal ceremony for the first half of finals tonight. The second half of finals on the way. So we're going to have the 100 metre breaststroke finals for 13-year-olds all the way up for men. And this is who we have up next. 13 years old, Dara Finlayson of Glenalbin, our fastest qualifier, 122.34. Million Petraea of Tala, next up, 122.84. Leander's Jan Bursman, lane 3, 123.39. And then Luke Merrigan of Dolphin, 123.46. Everybody in this final is Irish, so we don't have to eliminate anybody from abroad in terms of the overall result. What you see is what you get. What we've got so far, some absolutely sensational finals. So underway with Daniel English of Trojan in lane 0, Thomas Bugler of Sunday's Well in lane 1, Pierre Foster of Lurgan in 2, Jan Bursma of Leander in 3, Dara Finlayson of Glenalbin in 4, Million Petraea of Tala in 5, Luke Merrigan of Dolphin in 6, Scott Duda of Longford in 7, Mark Conroy of Ballinaw Dolphins in 8, and Phelim Hanley of Blackrock in lane 9 in this 100 breaststroke final. Going full tilt, of course, Finlayson in the lead for Glenalbin, and looking good for it as well at the moment, alongside him Petraea of Tala. Here comes the halfway mark at 50. Finlayson looks to have the advantage, not by a huge amount, but by enough, by 0.7. Finlayson leads, 37.22. Petraea in second, 37.97. And in third spot, in lane 7, Scott Duda of Longford. Fourth spot, Jan Bursma of Leander, who fought back really well in his earlier heat in order to qualify for this final. But in lane 4, Dara Finlayson looks in really good control here. And the gap is opening all the time to just about a full length. In lane 7 it is. Scott Duda has made his way up into silver. Maybe Pierre Foster in 2 can pull something out here. But it is going to be Dara Finlayson who will win for Glenalbin. and he will win well. 118.86. Foster the silver by 100th of a second over Petrea of Tala in third. Fourth spot for Merrigan. Well, the results have changed a bit, as you can see. Foster's second, Duda third now, but Finlayson gets the gold. So Dara Finlayson takes the honours for Glen Albyn, Pierre Foster silver for Lurgan, and Scott Duda the bronze for Longfit, as we see the 14-year-old lineup for the 100 breaststroke final. Cathal O'Brien of New Ross, the fastest going into this. Anderson Daffy of Brompton in lane 5, 116.60. Then Aaron Hare of Bangor, 116.69. Jamie Lannon of Enniskillen Lakelanders, 117.03. So away we go. Conor Corbett of Wexford in lane 0. Ignat Samachov of Laois Marlins in 1. Alan Kachenko of Banbridge in 2. Aaron Hare of Bangor in 3. Cathal O'Brien of New Ross in 4. Anderson Daffy of Brompton in 5. Jamie Lannon of Enniskillen Lakelanders in 6. Ross McComb of Banbridge in 7. Matthias Pickett of Ards in 8. And Davide Scarangella of Portmarnock. He is in lane 9. This is really good going in 4 right now by Cathal O'Brien, and 5 by Anderson Daffy, and more particularly in 6 from Jamie Lannon of Enniskillen, who's got the first touch. O'Brien ahead of Lannon, ahead of Daffy, the 1, 2, 3, and about 0.8 dividing those top 3. Aaron Hare just outside for Bangor into the final 50 of this 100 breaststroke final. It's a good advantage, a slight advantage for Cathal O'Brien of New Ross, whose teammate had a sensational victory from lane 0 earlier on. A little look across to his right to see how far ahead he is, and right now he's got a slight lead, I would say, over Jamie Lannon in second and Daffy in third, but it's going to be all about Cathal O'Brien in this. He's coming through to get the victory, and Cathal O'Brien wins for New Ross. Comes and hits the wall first, 113.52. Anderson Daffy second, 115.49. Jamie Lannon third for Enniskillen. That's the Irish silver. The Irish bronze going to Aaron Hare of Bangor. 1-6. No, he's been disqualified, and it goes to Aaron Kirchenko of Banbridge instead. Aaron Hare disqualified for Bangor, but what a win for Cathal O'Brien. Well, a lot happening in that. So the 15-year-old final, the 100 meters breaststroke. Fastest in this, Lev Levutin of the Czech Republic in lane 4, 107.05, 5 seconds ahead of James Green of Ballymoney in lane 5. Aidan Mallet of Lisburn City in 3, 112.91. And Jake Logan of Banbridge, he is in 4th fastest, 113.64 in lane 6. So we're ready to go in this, and we'll join commentary poolside again from Andrew Bree.
15-year-olds now in the water. Nice breakout swim there. That was about a 13-minute pop-up in that bright pink cap. Lane number 4, the Czech Republic visitor, Lutin. He's through. He was a 107, way ahead of the rest of the field. So turning on a 107, he should be a 31 point on this opening 50. 31 to 35 perhaps. 32.0 takes the first 50 out. James Green on a 33.24. And then we have Aidan Mallet representing Lisburn on a 33.25. Those are your top 3. Logan's just about there as well. Nobody's catching the Czech Republican swimmer. Look at that tempo as he comes through. 15 meters to go. Look at the difference in the tempo. No stopping him. He's doing an Adam Peaty style up in the high 50s. He's going to be about a 107, 108 to the hands. 107.26 wins it for the 15-year-old. Second Green on a 110.99. And then Mallet coming through on a 111.64.
So Lev Levutin wins the race. He'll get a special merit medal for that, 107.26. The Irish gold going to James Green of Ballymoney, the Irish silver to Aidan Mallard of Lisburn, and the Irish bronze to Jake Logan of Banbridge. Second, third and fourth in that respectively. What a margin of victory, by the way. What a swim, 107.26. And Lev Levutin went even faster this morning. The 16 years old final coming up next. Benji Cummings of Ards, fastest going to this, 109 dead. Cian George of Tullamore next up, 110.76. Then it's Elias Soanes of Hamilton, Dubai, 111.06. So Ryan McGinley from the NAC, the next fastest seed, 111.67. And 10 go in this final. On our near side, Ryan Eights of Dolphin in lane 0, David Leggett of Lion in 1. So it's Eights of Dolphin in 0, Leggett of Lion in 1, Zachary Black of Lurgan in 2, Elias Soanes of Hamilton, Dubai in 3, Benji Cummings of Ards in 4, Cian George of Tullamore in 5, Ryan McGinley of the NAC in 6, Dara Hughes of Sliabeg in 7, Omar Talal of Hamilton, Dubai in 8, Killian Murphy of Swilly Seals, he is in lane 9. And what a really good start in lane 4 for Benji Cummings of Ards, a good advantage, and in lane 6 going well too, Ryan McGinley of the NAC as they hit the halfway point at 50. What a lead Benji Cummings has by 1.54. Cummings 31.10 ahead of Elias Soanes, 32.64. Third spot Ryan McGinley of the NAC, 32.93, and he leads in third place out of Zachary Black by 0.05 of a second. But leading the way is Benji Cummings for Ards, and he is well clear. It's a good advantage over Elias Soanes of Hamilton and Dubai in second spot. Also moving up his teammate, but Cian George of Tullamore in lane 5 has moved up into third place. This is Benji Cummings of Ards, 107.27, an improvement of almost 2 seconds on this morning. Second to Elias Soanes, third is Cian George, and fourth is David Leggett. So George takes the Irish silver and Leggett the Irish bronze. Cummings takes all the golds, 107.27, a really good result for Ards. The 16-year-old final was tremendous. What about the 17-year-old final? Liam O'Connor of Terranure, 105.87. He's in lane 4. Evan Bailey of New Ross, 106.82. He in lane 5. Matthew Hand of Ards, third fastest going in lane 3, 107.03. And Ali Rayan of Cool Mine next to go in lane 6, the fourth fastest qualifier. Nearest to the camera in the blue cap, Ben Cardwell of Ards, alongside him John Mulhall of Trojan in the green cap. The white cap is Philip Trubilowicz of Ealing in London, Matthew Hand of Ards alongside him. So Cardwell of Ards in lane 0, John Mulhall Trojan in 1, Trubilowicz of Ealing in 2, Matthew Hand of Ards in 3, Liam O'Connor of Terranure in 4, Evan Bailey of New Ross in 5, Ali Ryan of Cool Mine in 6, David Lennon of Shark Swimming Club in 7, Angus Cook of Limerick in 8, and Jack Carrick of Limerick in lane 9. Decent start this by Liam O'Connor of Terranure, looking very good. He qualified at 105.87. He's fighting for the lead here alongside Evan Bailey of New Ross. This will be very tight between the two of them, and it's O'Connor is leading by 0.13, 30.98 ahead of Evan Bailey in second. Matthew Hand is in third place. Ali Rayan is in fourth. Now here comes the charge in the final 50, particularly in the final 25. Slightly in front is Liam O'Connor in 4. Above him in 5 is Evan Bailey. Bailey with the marginal advantage, but can he make good on it? In third spot is Matthew Hand. It's Bailey for New Ross. It's O'Connor for Terranure. Bailey now has the slight lead. It's increasing all the time. Is he good enough to the wall? Bailey goes for it and wins it. Bailey, Evan Bailey for New Ross, 105.45. Liam O'Connor of Terranure, 106.12. And Matthew Hand in third for Ards, 106.59. And the Baileys of New Ross have done it again. A sensational victory earlier tonight. coming in the women's competition for Leah Bailey. That was in the 16 years old 200 freestyle. Evan Bailey scoring in the men's 17 years old 100 breaststroke. The 18 years old 100 breaststroke final. Cody Dunyan of Ards going in this. Ewan Fain as well of Dolphin. 108 and 110. They've qualified in lanes 4 and 5. Odie Melia next of Tuam. 112.26. Ross Moore Keane was the fourth fastest qualifier. He goes in 6. 112.59. Green and red cap for Sunday's well is Michael Feenan on the near side. Alfie Coogan of Athlone going as well. So we're away in the 18 years old final in the 100 breaststroke. It's Michael Feenan of Sunday's Well in lane 0, Alfie Coogan of Athlone in 1, Stephen Murphy of Templeogue in 2, Odie Melia of Tuam in 3, Cody Dunyan of Ards in 4, Ewan Fain of Dolphin in 5, Ross Moore Keane of Athlone in 6, Hugh Maguire of the NAC in 7, Dara Gormley of Tuam in 8, and Jacob Martin of Swim Belfast. He is in lane 9. Trying to make a good impact here. In lane 4, looking good is Cody Dunyan at the moment of Ards, alongside him Ewan Fain of Dolphin 2. Who's going to touch first? It is Dunyan, 31.41, only by 800s clear of Ewan Fain, 31.49. Third spot is Odie Melia of Tuam, 32.55, with Ewan Maguire of the NAC in fourth spot, and he knows this place very, very well indeed. Into the final 25 is Cody Dunyan, who holds the advantage for Ards, ahead of Ewan Fain of Dolphin. And there's no real issue for Dunyan here. Looking good. 108 he qualified in, and he will win. Dunyan ahead of Fain. The main battle for third between Odie Melia and Ross Moore Keane. But Cody Dunyan gets the gold. 107.01. Fain the silver, 109.04. And the race for the bronze is won by Ewan Maguire of the NAC, 111.70, 2/10 clear of Odie Melia of Tuam in fourth spot. That was a good competition, and we hope this will be too, as Dara Green goes in this, the fastest qualifier. Not necessarily a surprise. The Irish record holder in the 100 breaststroke. The Olympian, the favourite, the fastest, 102.40. Second faster than Andrew Feenan of Sunday's Well. It's 27 now, Dara Green. Uh, 59.76. It's 50 breaststroke record. So it's Daniel Mulholland in lane 0, Morgan Berryman in lane 1, Ushin Cook in lane 2, Owen Corby in 3, Dara Green in 4, Andrew Feenan in 5, Matthew Randall 6, Yaron Gerber 7, Alex McClellan-Maher in 8, and Nikita Federnikov of the NAC in lane 9, Randall in 6 from Tux, Yaron Gerber of Ealing in 7, and the rest are all Irish based. So we're reaching halfway. It is Dara Green who's looking good, very good, 28.70, and he leads by a third of a second from Randall of Tux in second place, on Corby in third. Feenan and Gerber were tied, I think, in fourth place. So Green looking for something really big here. Well, can he break the minute? But he's been forced into a lot of danger here by Owen Corby. Look at Corby go in 3. Corby still going well, and also in 6, Matthew Randall. This is going to be very tight for Dara Green. Can he get a touch? No! No! Corby's got it! 102.14! And Cook is up there as well in second, 102.56, and Green is third. Wow, sensational. Corby, Cook and green. And the winning time, 102.14. Randall was 4th, Feenan was 5th, and Owen Corby takes the gold. Usheen Cook the silver, and Dara Green has the bronze this time. Next up, we've got the women's finals in the 100 breaststroke. And this for the 13-year-old and girls level, Lexi Dunn of Dolphin. The fastest qualifier in this, Ellie Dunlop. Second fastest for the Enniskillen Lakelanders, Dunn in 120.88. Dunlop, 121.61. So it's Evelina Frankova of the Czech Republic in lane 0, Sarah Hopkins of Lisbon City in 1, Sorkin Arian of Limerick in 2, Georgina Walker of Banbridge in 3, Lexi Dunn of Dolphin in 4, Ellie Dunlop of Enniskillen Lakelanders in 5, Samantha Burns-Atkin of Banbridge in 6, Alice Caldwell of Limavady in 7, Emma Mooney of Athlone in 8, and Orla Higgins of Dolphin in lane 9. This is a very good lead for Lexi Dunn in 4, and she won her heat absolutely fabulously. She is obviously the fastest qualifier, 120.88. Nice advantage for her over Ellie Dunlop alongside her in lane 5 of Enniskillen Lakelanders. Here comes the turn at 50, and it's Lexi Dunn who leads, 37.70, leading by 0.86 or thereabouts over Ellie Dunlop from Enniskillen. Third, 39.11 is Georgina Walker of Banbridge, and 4th in 9, Orna Higgins of Dolphin. Keep a watch out for her. She's a very good live wire candidate, potentially wildcard. Lexi Dunn in 4 is well clear though for Dolphin, and her teammate Higgins has dropped back a bit now out of lane 9. It's Dunn who's on her way to victory. Dunlop surely doesn't have enough water left to inflict a major comeback. Dunn's going to take it ahead of Dunlop, and Walker will be 3rd, I'm sure. Dunn comes through, 119.83. Dunlop 2nd, 121.25. And Walker 3rd, 121.87. Mooney of Athlone 4th in 123.19. Good final, good win. Little slower than the morning, but it's about the medals and nothing else. And Lexi Dunn has made that happen and made it count. So the fastest qualifiers in the final for 14-year-olds, Niamh Connery of Shark, 114.18. Ava Jones of Portmarnock next up, 116.17. We've seen her successful already tonight. Jane Ryan of Athlone, 3rd fastest qualifier, 119.03. And Julia Wachtal of Longford, 121.26, is the 4th fastest qualifier. So, on the near side in the blue, Sasha Coleman of Athlone, alongside her in the red, Abril Allende of Trojan. It's Sasha Coleman of Athlone in 0, Abril Allende of Trojan in 1, Grace Quinn of Trident in 2, Jane Ryan of Athlone in 3, Niamh Connery of Shark in 4, Ava Jones of Portmarnock in 5, Julia Wachtal of Longford in 6, Gemma Adams of Ards in 7, Jessica Purcell of Aer Lingus in 8, and Shauna Murphy of Dolphin is in lane 9. Very good advantage in lane 4 for Niamh Connery straight away. Well, she qualified in 1:14. She was pretty much 2 seconds clear of the rest, 2 seconds clear of Ava Jones of Portmarnock. And she's maintaining that heading into the halfway mark of this 14-years-old final. She'll hit halfway, 34.96. Jones in 2nd, 36.04. Ryan in 3rd for Athlone, 36.54. And in 4th, 38.67 is Adams. So perhaps the top 3 are decided, but in what order? Connery looking very good in lane 4, ahead of Jones in 5, and then a big margin back to Jane Ryan in 3rd, but the rest behind her are well back. We've got the podium sorted, I think, and maybe in the correct order as well. Niamh Connery leading the way for Sharks, and comfortably so. She's pulling away from Ava Jones, and Connery gets the victory. Touches the wall for the win in 113.76. Jones 2nd, 116.31. 2 seconds clear of Jane Ryan of Athlone in 3rd. Voskal of Longford in 4th place, and Allende of Trojans in 5th. Good win for Jane Ryan, and a lot to be proud of. Next up, the 15-year-old final. Holly Clifford of Portmarnock, the fastest qualifier in this, 1:18.85. Darcy Walker of Banbridge next up. She's in lane 5, 1:19.24. 0.05 of a second faster in qualifying than Ellie Campbell of Trojan, 1:19.29. And then fourth up, Louise Hartnett of Leash Marlins, 1:19.77. In the black for New Ross, Laura Tsorodai Nagji, Hannah McMaster alongside her Rivards in the blue, and in the pink, Leah Connell of Athlone, the dark pink, almost red. Tsorodai Nagji of New Ross in lane 0, Hannah McMaster of Rivards in 1, Leah Connell of Athlone in 2, Ellie Campbell of Trojan in 3, Holly Clifford of Portmarnock in 4, Darcy Walker of Banbridge in 5, Louise Hartnett of Leash Marlins in 6, Olivia Miskley of Banbridge in 7, Amy Lynch of Sundays Well in 8, and Isolde Hannon of Bluefin in lane 9 going into this. A really good advantage, actually in 3 for Ellie Campbell. She's putting it up to Holly Clifford in 4. No doubt about that. Clifford just edging marginally in front of her and Darcy Walker too. Heading towards the wall for halfway. Well, this is very good by Campbell. Clifford just edging it. 36.40 ahead of Campbell in second by half a second, and Leah Connell of Athlone in lane 2 is in third spot. Hartnett is fourth at the moment for Leash Marlins. Look at this, you can basically draw a straight line between lanes 2 all the way to 6. Marginally, and I mean marginally out in front, is Holly Clifford finally, but who's going to take second spot? If it is to be Clifford to be our winner for Portmarnock. And does she have enough in the final 15? It's Holly Clifford hanging on. Darcy Walker in 5. Ellie Campbell in 3. Clifford's not done yet. And neither is Louise Hartnett in 6. This is still going to be very tight. It might be Walker. It's Hartnett. Oh, Hartnett was coming up. And she beats Walker by 0.03 of a second. And Clifford, the long-time leader, finishes in third place. Leash Marlins, a marvel. 1:18.66. Walker was 6.9 and Clifford 0.9. What a finish. What a race. And Louise Hartnett of Leash Marlins gets a glorious gold. Can't catch your breath. On to the 16 years old finals. Megan Jones of Portmarnock is the fastest qualifier in this, 1:15.91. Kira Aiken of Ards next up, 1:16.14. The third fastest qualifier for Sunday's Well in lane 3, Isabel Kidney, 1:16.81. Cara Marr of Terranure, the fourth fastest qualifier, 1:17.29. In the black on the near side, Alana Burns-Atkin of Banbridge, Alina Lund in lane 1 alongside her of the NAC, and in the NAC, a man who knows this place well. Let's join commentary poolside. Here's Andrew Bree.
Okay, here we go. So fastest in now on this females 100 breast. We're coming to the end of these individual finals now, folks, and we're moving into some relay action. So fastest in 1:15.9, Portmarnock swimmer Megan Jones. Kidneys entered on a 1:16, as well as Kira Aiken from Ards also on a 1:16. But it looks like it's Isabel Kidney now, lane number 3, driving that forward surge on that breaststroke. Aiken's also in the game. It's the Ards swimmer, Kira Aiken, taking this one out. 35.26 for her. Kidney on a 35.64. Then we're moving through Pateno on a 35.9. It's going to be Aiken and Kidney now as we approach 75 metres. Aiken's about quarter of a body length just in front. Portmarnock swimmer Jones is making moves, so she might have saved up a little bit of energy. It's getting close here now as we approach 10 metres to go. Can the Ards swimmer hold on? Kira Aiken, let me check what time she was this morning. She was a 1:16. She's going to go under. She hits the wall first. 1:15.00 for the Ards swimmer. Nice job on that. Second, Isabel Kidney from Sunday's Well. 1:15.47. And then the Portmarnock swimmer Megan Jones running out the top 3 on a 1:15.77. There's your top 3. One more breaststroke to go. 2 more.
Yeah, really good victory that for Ciara Aiken, 1:15 dead, ahead of Isabel Kidney of Sundays Well in second, Megan Jones of Portmarnock in third. As we go on to the 17 years old final. Now Klementina Frankova of the Czech Republic is our fastest in this by a long way, 1:12.18 ahead of Kellyanne Brown of the NAC. So she's the fastest Irish woman in this. She's in lane 5. Ava McNamara next up for Lisbon City in lane 3, 1:19.56, and Roisin Irene of Limerick, 1:20, the next fastest, and she goes in lane 6. Well, definitely potential here. A lot of pink in the first few lanes. Reika Fabian, Evelyn Fox, Ina Cisnero of Shark, of Kingdom and Limavady respectively. So let's go back to Andrew Bree for commentary on this one.
And underwater as they break out at about 13 meters. Nice breakout there, lane number 4, Frankova, representing the Czech Republic. She was fastest in on a 1:12. Next to her, NAC swimmer Kellyanne Brown on a 1:15. Then we drop up the 19s and 20s. This is our second last individual race of the night. We have this one and then one more final. Then we're moving into some serious relay action for the teams. So here we go. Last 50 for these breaststrokers. 33.86 to the hand for Frankova. Second, Brown on a 35.0. And then Cisnero on a 35.91 to round out your top 3. 100 breast coming through. She was a 1:12.18. Let's see if we can let's see if this race can turn into a 1:11 and a 1:12 for these first two swimmers. Rest of the field dropping back now as we approach 15 to the wall. But it is our visitor from the Czech Republic. It is Frankova all the way through. She's going to be under that 1:12 from this morning. She, just about 1:12.29. It's a nice little drop. Small personal best. Kellyanne Brown, NAC, second, 1:14.9. And then we have Ava McNamara coming through from the Lisburn swim team on a 1:18.20. One more 100 breaststroke to go.
Yeah, Klementina Frankova getting victory for the Czech Republic, but it's Kellyanne Brown, Ava McNamara and Roisin Irene who are the Irish 1, 2, 3. They get the Irish medals. Frankova gets the merit medal and our thanks and praise. Kellyanne Brown of the NAC. In the end, she finished 2.7 seconds down on Frankova. So we've had the underage finals. Now the senior decider in the women's 100 meters breaststroke. Good win for Frankova, that was there. And the 17-year-olds decider. Oh, Kellyanne Brown has been disqualified. Now that's why that was staying up. So Ina Cisnero now steps up. Not sure what's happened, but Kellyanne Brown has lost the gold. So Ava McNamara becomes the new Irish champion in the summer competition. Roisin Irene the silver, and Ina Cisnero of Limavady gets the bronze. You can study that race back to your heart's content. But the final for 18 years old and over coming now. Niamh Coyne of Tala, fastest qualifier, 1:08.68. Emma Doyle of Limerick, 1:11.92. Second fastest qualifier, Caitlin DeLonge of Tux in South Africa, 1:12.17. And Pixie Lala Klasitsky of Brompton, 1:13.31. They're a London club. So Beth Gardner, the third fastest Irish qualifier for the NEC. And of course, Ellen Keane in lane 0, as famous as they come. So it's Ellen Keane of the NAC, the Paralympic champion in this 100 breaststroke at SB8. She's in lane 0. It's Beth Nolan of Sundays Well in 1, Beth Gardner of the NAC in 2, Caitlin DeLonge of Tux in 3, Niamh Coyne of Tala in 4, Emma Doyle of Limerick in 5, Pixie Lala Klasitsky in 6, she of Brompton, Molly Nolte of Swilly Seals in 7, Lisa Cook of Aer Lingus in 8, and Roisin Kenny of New Ross is in lane 9. So a very good start in 4 by Niamh Coyne of Tala at halfway. She leads 32.61. DeLonge in second, 33.59, and Doyle of Limerick in third, 34.07. So she's doing quite well as it stands. But in lane 4, parring away, it is Niamh Coyne for Tala, who qualified 3 seconds faster than any other swimmer. But in second place is Caitlin DeLonge of Tux, and Emer Doyle of Limerick is down in third spot. It would be an Irish silver medal for her, but it is Niamh Coyne who's coming through to win by a considerable margin. Coyne all the way to the wall, and she wins it at 108.55. It's DeLonge in second, Doyle in third, Lael Kosicki in fourth, and Gardner in fifth. There's a lot to go through in terms of that race, but Coyne takes the victory. 108.55, just inside her time this morning. DeLonge second, Doyle in third for Limerick, wins the Irish silver. Lael Kosicki in fourth, Beth Gardner in fifth for the NAC, wins the Irish bronze, and Ellen Keane comes through in 126.26. Silver in Madeira the other week in the World Championships. Well, that was a lot of fun. And you know what's also a lot of fun? Relays. We've got 5 races to go. And this is the 400 freestyle relay, the 4x100. So it's Lisburn in 1, Italy in 2, Claremorris in 3, New Ross 4, Larne 5, Lisburn City 6, Limerick 7, and Coolmine in 8. 4x100 freestyle relay. So away we go. It's Lisburn in 1 with Alfie Shaw. It's Italy in 2 with Filippo Calderini. Claremorris in 3 with Sean Kilkenny. New Ross in 4 with Emmett Cousins. Larne in 5 with Jericho Balgos. Lisburn City in 6 with Seamus Carroll. Limerick in 7 with Corey Bowden. And Coolmine in 8 with Igor Kolach. It's a very good lead for Larne at the moment in 5 with Balgos. Does he get to the wall first? This is very tight. Well, they've changed around. Thomas Leggett apparently now is our leader, leading them off. But anyway, it's Lisburn who lead, 26.78, and Italy in second, and third was Larne. Lisburn were fourth. Italy edging out in front ahead of Lisburn. It should be Giacomo Menachini up next for them, and Aidan Mallet for Lisburn. In second place, who's going to lead first? It is Lisburn who lead, 56.24. Italy in second, 56.32. And next up for Claremorris, 57.56. They're in third place. Sean Kilkenny did a good job. New Ross are in fourth, thanks to the work of Emmett Cousins, who now hands over to Christian Serodi Nagy. Michael McNamara for Claremorris, Aidan Mallet for Lisburn, Giacomo Menachini for Italy, as they hit 150. And in lane 4, New Ross look like they're going to be in third place. It's Lisburn in lead, 122.80. Italy in second, New Ross third, and Claremorris in fourth spot. Larne fifth, and sixth to Limerick. This is very strong. Good Italian squad that they've sent as well. Menachini leading the way. Approaching halfway, it's going to be Menachini for Zucchini. Michele Zucchini about to take over. New Ross handing over to Cian Foley at halfway. It's Italy 1, New Ross 2 by a margin of 1.5 seconds. Lisburn 3, Larne 4, Claremorris 5, Limerick 6. For Lisburn, Tom Keys taking over for Claremorris' own trainer. Cian Foley for New Ross, Charlie Morris for Larne, Dagan Registe for Lisburn, Dara Hogan for Limerick, Antonia Cascante for Coolmine. Approaching 250, Italy still in front. Their lead over New Ross is now 2.5 seconds. Larne in third, a further 2 seconds back. It's Lisburn 4, Claremorris 5, Limerick 6, Lisburn 7, Coolmine 8. The anchor leg, the final 100 metres on the way. Italy are well out in front. Zucchini about to hand over to Riccardo Ancinel. In second place, New Ross. Evan Bailey will be in the anchor leg for them. It's Larne in third, Thomas Leggett. That's who it's supposed to be anyway. And Lisburn next up, Alexis Jacquemin. So Italy lead. New Ross in second place, 3.3 seconds behind. Larne in third. Claremorris 4, Limerick 5, Lisburn 6. This is a very strong Italian lead. They're going to get special gold medals for this, but the Irish gold race being led right now by New Ross. 3:10.75 for Italy, 3:15.16 for New Ross as they turn, and they've got a 4-second advantage over Larne in second, and Claremorris in third, Limerick in fourth. Leo Lou, but look at this fight back! Coming for Evan Bailey for New Ross. They could get all the gold medals here ahead of Italy. Antonelli's trying to beat him. It's Italy against New Ross. Can New Ross get the victory? Italy win it. They beat New Ross into second place by 0.04 of a second. Larne in third get the Irish silver, and the Irish bronze going to Claremorris in fourth. Limerick in fifth through Leo and Lisburn in sixth, and you can take a placing off because Italy obviously aren't Irish, but my word, they were almost beaten. The grand, famous, proud nation of New Ross running Italy very close. That was some effort. Next up, Heat 2 of the men's 400 freestyle relay. It's Bangor in 0, Dolphin in 1, Tallaght in 2, Sligo in 3, Banbridge 4, Brompton 5, Ard 6, Dolphin 7, Leander 8 and Glenalbin in 9. We won't hand out medals for this just yet. Good win for Italy in the heat against New Ross. Well, they swam it like it was a final. So heat 2 of 3. So away we go. Bangor in 0 with Bryden Byrne, Dolphin in 1, Tallaght in 2 with Samuel Carey, Sligo in 3 with Kyle Kelly, Banbridge in 4 with Adam Wilson, Brompton in 5 with Mehmet Seren, Ards in 6 with Cody Dunyan, Dolphin A in 7 with Connor Foley, it's Dolphin B who are in 1, Leander in 8 with Dylan Lunny, and Glenalbin in 9 with Killian O'Connor as they approach the 50 metre mark, and it's being led very swiftly by Ards in 1, Dolphin in second place, and third Glenalbin. That coming out of lane 9, very impressive that was, I have to say. What a brilliant first leg out of lane 6 for Ards by Cody Dunyan ahead of Connor Foley of Dolphin A in lane 7. It's Ards who will lead after the 100. Cody Dunyan handing over to Adam Barnes. For Dolphin, it's Connor Foley handing over to Ewan Coleman. Ards lead 53.25. Dolphin in second, 53.99. Third, Banbridge, 55.47, thanks to Adam Wilson. And it's Brompton in fourth spot as Mehmet Seren hands over to St. Odong. For Bangor, Samuel Wright is in the pool. For Tallaght, it's Aaron Peng. For Sligo, it's Dominic French. For Banbridge, Niall McGowan. For Brompton, St. Odong. For Ards, Adam Barnes. For Dolphin, Ewan Coleman. Good lead for Ards by 2 seconds over Dolphin. Third, Banbridge. Fourth, Glenalbin with Cormac Donlan. Ards are going to hand over a halfway. Adam Barnes to Matthew Hand. Dolphin will give it to Caleb O'Sullivan. Glenalbin to Sean Donlan. Leander to Brian Mawhinney. And Brompton to Yasser Hassan. Halfway it is. Adam Barnes hits the wall, 1:47.11. They lead Dolphin by 3 seconds. Glenalbin in third, a further 2 seconds back. Banbridge are 4, and in fifth are Brompton. Sixth are Bangor. Alexander McMullen is in the pool for them now. But what an effective lead in lane 6 for Matthew Hand, the 17-year-old, and he'll hit 250 well out in front. 2:13.02, Ards the leaders, and what a lead it is. 5.3 clear of Banbridge, third are Dolphin, fourth are Glenalbin, and fifth are Brompton. Sixth spot is McMullen for Bangor. Here comes the final handover. Matthew Hand giving to Ben Riddell for Ards, and they are well clear. Now merging in lane 4 for Banbridge. Matthew Moan in second, he'll give over to Finlay Wright. 2:4.41.44 is the lead of 6.2 seconds for Ards over Banbridge. Brompton are in fourth, Glenalbin were third, Dolphin fifth, and Bangor in sixth. Ben Riddell for Ards, they are going to get the win here, and maybe it'll be the fastest time overall. 3:05.96 for Ben Riddell for Ards, and this lead is going to be 6 or 7 seconds. It's 6 seconds. Banbridge in second, Brompton in third, fourth to Dolphin, Glenalbin 5, Bangor in sixth with Gene Smith. But the anchor leg coming very strongly is Ben Riddell for Ards, and it's a long way back to second place for Finlay Wright of Banbridge, but it will be a victory for Ards in this. Banbridge will take second place, and 3:34.34 is the winning time. Banbridge in second place with Finlay Wright, third Jamie Murphy for Dolphin. A coming in for fourth for Brompton is Talak Botos, and it's fifth for Gene Smith of Bangor. What a margin of victory. What was it? It was 7 seconds. And it's Banbridge who were 7 seconds away. A tremendous, very strong win. Well, Dolphin A beat Dolphin B, so that's nature taking its course. One more heat to go in this. Heat 3 of the men's 4x1 freestyle relay. It's Sunday's Well in 0, the NAC in 1, Czech Republic 2, Kilmine 3, Limerick 4, Kilkenny 5, Hamilton Dubai 6, Athlone 7, ESB 8 and Galway 9. And for younger viewers, the ESB really were a household name for many years. You don't know how important they were. Well, they're still really important now. They're electric. So away we go. Sunday's Well in 0 with Mark Galland, the NAC in 1 with Matthew Walsh Hussey, Czech Republic in 2 with Maxim Dovbush, Coolmine in 3 with Danny Morgan, Limerick in 4 with Dermot Sutton, Kilkenny in 5 with Aidan Cook, Hamilton Dubai in 6 with Omar Talal, Athlone in 7 with Robert Powell, ESB in 8 with Michael Curley, and Galway in 9 with John Patton. Well, this is spread out a bit, and Athlone look good in 7, I must say, and they're in second place behind the NAC. Walsh Hussey leading that, 24.91. Athlone quarter of a second behind in second, and Danny Morgan in third for Coolmine, 25.70. Limerick were fourth, and Kilkenny were in fifth. It's a really strong lead in lane 7 by Robert Powell for Athlone. His namesake played the Almighty once. This is an almighty opening 100 from Robert Powell, 51.76. He's swimming through water really well. Walsh Hussey for the NAC in second, 52.66. Danny Morgan of Coolmine, 53.19. And a very good performance from Limerick in fourth place. Owen Corby taking over there. Kyle Fagan is now in charge for Athlone. And for the NAC, it's Isaac Fitzmaurice. Who leads at 150? It's the NAC by 0.41. Kyle Fagan in second for Athlone. Owen Corby third for Limerick. In fourth for Coolmine is Dara Morgan. In fifth for Kilkenny is Conor Johnson. In sixth for Hamilton is Amer Tamer. Well, this is really spread out, and it's looking good in lane one at the moment for the NAC for Isaac Fitzmaurice as we approach the halfway point. And in lane 7 for Athlone, it's Kyle Fagan. What's the lead going to be? Just around a second, possibly. NAC lead. It is a second, 0.3 over Athlone. It's third place is Limerick, fourth to Coolmine, fifth to Kilkenny, and sixth to Hamilton, which match the figures on your screen. You can insert the names yourself. So in the lead for the NAC now is Killian Colvin. He's on their third leg. For Athlone, it's Alfie Coogan. For Hamilton, it's Elias Soames. For Kilkenny, it's James McDonald. For Limerick, it's Dennis O'Brien. Approaching 250. The NAC lead, 2:10.85. Alfie Coogan of Athlone in second. 2 seconds behind him. Dennis O'Brien for Limerick in third. And James McDonald of Kilkenny in fourth. And in fifth spot, Hamilton for Elias Soames. But the NAC are making good in their own home pool. It's a Heimspiel for them. It's a home encounter. And we've got one changeover to come. Killian Colvin handing over to Nikita Vedernikov. 2:39.04, a 2.7 second lead over Athlone. Limerick in third, Kilkenny fourth. Dara Russ taking over for Athlone. Finn McKeever for Limerick. Ethan Kenny for Kilkenny. Killian O'Loughlin Brophy for Coolmine. Can they keep the advantage up? The NAC are looking very strong, but now what a surge coming from 4 from Limerick. Finn McGeever's almost up there, 2.5 seconds behind. NAC lead, Limerick in second. It's Athlone in third, Coolmine in 4, Kilkenny 5, Hamilton Dubai in 6, and the ESB in 7. The NAC have largely dominated this, taking the lead just after the 50-metre mark. And it's Nikita Vedernikov who will bring it home from them. The NAC will take it. Limerick in second place. Athlone have done so well for so long. It looks like they're going to take third spot. The winning margin, 1.01 seconds. NAC 1, Limerick 2, Athlone 3, Coolmine 4, Kilkenny 5, Hamilton 6. 7th spot to be determined, and going to the ESB, a tie with Sunday's Well and joint 7. The Czech Republic are 9th, and Galway are in 10th. That was fun. And now time for a little bit more fun. But the NAC, very good, very hard to beat. And that final, you imagine, 3:32.66, the fastest time we've had. The seedings have worked. So now it is the women's equivalent. There are 2 heats in this. 19 teams all told. So it's Limerick in lane 0 with Lucy Greenslade. Terranure in 1 with Cara Marr. That's Limerick B, by the way, I should tell you, in 0. Temple Oak in 2 with Ruby Marley. Coolmine in 3 with Kate Lee. Slaney Sharks in 4 with Ava Byrne. Dolphin A in 5. Glenalbin in 6 with Laura Fahy. Larne in 7 with Ellie Falls. And Lisburn City in lane 8, where we haven't mentioned the athletes, the swimmers. We haven't been given their specific entry lists. C'est la vie. Who's leading? It's Ellie Falls for Larne. Very good. In lane 1, 29.38. It's Dolphin in second. It's Slaney Sharks 3. Fourth are Glen Albin as we approach the 100-metre mark. This is a really good advantage early on, I must say, for Larne. Ellie Falls is going to hand over to Maya Niblock. In second place right now, it's Dolphin A. And in third, it's Slaney Sharks, as Ava Byrne is going to hand over to Ava Nolan. Ava of A. The lead for Larne, 101.51 after 100. Dolphin in second, Slaney in third, Coolmine in four, and in fifth is Templeogue. Graham Mandles is taking over the mantle for them. What a good lead it is for Larne at the minute. Maya Niblock looking strong at 150. A lead of about 3 seconds or thereabouts. Turns on 131.29. Leads by 2.5, just over that. Dolphin in second. Templeogue in third. Slaney Sharks 4. Terranure 5. Sixth place Coolmine. 7 are Glen Albin. Approaching halfway. Larne still leads. Sophie Dorn is due to take over for them. Dolphin and Slaney 2 and 3. Slaney to hand it over to Katie Prunty, and a bit of a move up too from Templeogue in lane 2, and that'll be Eva Walsh is going to take it over. So at halfway, 2:05.66. Larne leads. Slaney Sharks in second. Look at that. 0.3 ahead of Dolphin in third. Templeogue 4. It's Glen Albin in 5. Terranure 6. Coolmine 7. And Limerick in lane 8. In 8th spot. Lauren McGrath handing over to her teammate. That's Limerick B. So here is 250. And turning over, Larne leading through Niamh Walsh. 2:34.48. Lead of 5 seconds over Dolphin. Third are Templeogue. Fourth are Slaney Sharks. And fifth are Glen Albin. Sixth are Terranure. Final changeover to come. Larne have led from start to finish. Sophie Dorn about to hand it over to Louisa Humphreys. Way back in second are Dolphin. In third in lane 2 are Templeogue. Abigail Minto will take over for them. And in lane 1, Terranure fourth towards Nisha Allen. So here's the final changeover. 100 to go. Sophie Doran handing it over to Nisha Allen. 3:08.09. A lead of 4.8 over Dolphin in second. Third at Templeogue. Fourth at Terranure. Fifth at Glen Albin. Sixth at Slaney Sharks. Seventh at Limerick. And eighth are Coolmine. And that is a really strong lead, which is not going to be lost now. And basically, Louisa Humphreys would need to take a wrong turn. That's not going to happen. She turns strongly. 3:37.47. A lead of 4 seconds over Dolphin. Templeogue third, Terranure 4, and Glen Albin 5. Slaney Sharks, well, they were right up there for a while, but they're now down in 6th spot. Louisa Humphreys bringing it home. Well, this is a good surge back, I must say, for Dolphin. I'd be shocked if they win it, though. Larne should take this. Dolphin in second, and it's going to be Terranure through Nisha Allen in third. Larne win it, 4:11.52. Dolphin second, 4:12.91. Well, that was only 1.4 between them in the end. Terranure 3, Templeogue 4, Glen Albin 5, Slaney Sharks 6th. Looked promising for them earlier. Limerick 7 and Coolmine are finishing in 8th spot. That through Sarah Martin. So Larne gets the victory in the first heat. Dolphin made it quite difficult for them in the end, I must say. But Larne still won. So, heat 2 of this women's 4x100 metre freestyle relay. It's Brompton in 0, New Ross in 1, Leander in 2, Asgard 3, Tux in 4, Sligo in 5, Sundayswell 6, Banbridge 7, Limerick 8, and Kilkenny in lane 9. This is the last race of the day, and the first race was at 8:45. That was AM It is now 8:07 p.m. If you've been with us all day, well done. You love your swimming. If only we could go on through the night. Hey, the athletics is on tonight. Who needs bed? Well, after a day like this, we all do. It's been a lot of fun, this. Ready to go. Love the Brompton singlet, by the way. It's Katie Mann in 0 for Brompton. Eva Bailey of New Ross in 1. Brogan O'Hara for Leander in 2. Hazel Bentley of Asgard in 3. Inga Weideman of Tux in 4. Danielle Farrell for Sligo in 5. Beth Nolan for Sundays Well in 6. Eliza Logan for Banbridge in 7. Roisin Areen of Limerick in 8. And Maria Godden of Kilkenny in 9 as they hit the 50. This is a lead and a half for Tux. Inga Weideman's almost in a different county. Maria Godden in second spot for Kilkenny, going well. Only half a second behind in the end. Sligo Danielle Farrell in third. Sundays Well in fourth and Banbridge in fifth. This has been an effective start, I must say, for Inga Weideman. She's going to hand over to Karen Herbst there, but the lead is not major. And Kilkenny in lane 9, Naomi Trait is going to be handed it by Maria Godden here. It will be a Tux lead at the end of the first 100 by a second. Tux lead, it's Kilkenny in second. In third, it's Sligo, for whom Rachel McManus is taking over. Sundays Well in fourth, and taking up the story for them is Isabel Kennedy. And for Leander, it is fifth spot, and Lily Maguire is in position there. Isabel Kidney, by the way, it is for Sundays Well. Well, Kilkenny are rocking it brilliantly. Tux still lead, 1:24.44, a lead of 1.21 over Naomi Trait for Kilkenny. In second, the Irish leader. Third, Sundays Well. Fourth is Leander. Fifth is Banbridge. Sixth are Asgard. Seventh are Limerick. And eighth, it is Brompton. This is very impressive for Karen Herbst, reaching halfway, about to pass over to Caitlin DeLonge, and for Kilkenny, Erin Morrissey is about to take over. Tux lead, 1:54.68. In second place, it's Kilkenny. Then a big margin for the rest. What a great job by Godden and Trait. Third spot is Sundays Well. They're 10 seconds behind the leaders. Asgard are fourth, Leander 5, sixth to Banbridge. Brampton are seventh, and in eighth spot it is Limerick. Approaching 250, and an effective lead for Caitlin DeLonge. It's a lead of around 4 or 5 full body lengths over Kilkenny now. 222.33 for Tux, leading Kilkenny by 7.5 seconds. Erin Morrissey for Kilkenny in second spot. Sundays Well in third. Fourth is Banbridge. Fifth is Asgard. Sixth is Leander. And Limerick in seventh place. Final changeover on the way. Christian Mundell taking it up, the final leg for Tux. The launch has done a great job. Oh, she's about 10 seconds clear. She's around 20 metres clear. Here's the final changeover. Tux are way out in front. And it's Kristen Mundell, who takes up the story. Responding well are in lane 6, Sundays Well. Who's going to be in second place? It is Sundays Well, 3:05.10. A second ahead of Kilkenny in third, Banbridge 4, Limerick 5, Asgard 6, Leander in 7, New Ross 8. 50 metres to go. The final turn for the runaway leaders. The winners of this are Tux. Kristen Mundell turning well. 3:20.19 with 50 to go. That was 3:20. We've now reached 3:33, and that's where Sundays Well clocking in second place. Kilkenny have fallen back a bit. 3:36 in third. Banbridge 4, Limerick 5. But now it's about the win, and what a win for Tux. Kristen Mundell brings them home, and she wins in 3:50.74. The rest are well back. It's going to be Sundays Well in second place. Back by about 15 seconds, I think. Yeah, 4:04.48. Sundays Well in second. It's third for Banbridge, who recovered well through Olivia Miscali. Limerick 4, New Ross 5, and in sixth place, Kilkenny. Seventh were Asgard. Some really good talents. New Ross, Leah Bailey's won a gold. Limerick very good, down in fourth. Kilkenny, Maria Godden, she's had a night of it. Nessa Godden, they're down in sixth. And Tooks took that to the farm. They won by 14 seconds all told. 3:50 for them, 4:04 for Sunday as well. Really 13 3/4 more or less. And it was third spot for Banbridge, fourth for Limerick, fifth for New Ross. That wraps up all the action for today. There are medal ceremonies to come. Back again tomorrow morning, day 2 of the Irish Summer National Championships. And this has been a majorly enjoyable day. Don't know about you, but I think Leah Bailey, coming from nowhere in lane 0, when she was practically nowhere with 30 to go, decided, hey, let's go for it. Won it. Medal ceremonies to come. And they will be coming. Thanks for joining us. We're back tomorrow morning around 8:45. Have a lovely evening and you can sleep. Good night.